dinner first at Crinides. And
Clitties.
then, yeah, Clitorius is.
Okay.
That's at Woolloomooloo.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, we go to a club and get drinks and shit.
Club.
Yes. Yeah, you don't have to dance. You just drink, okay?
With the loud music and the women. And
Yes. Yes.
It's Italian.
What kind of club?
The Carter.
Carter.
The Carter.
Chupacabra.
The Carter.
Is there a card?
No.
That's false
I'm
advertisement.
interested.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Card or riot?
So as long as you guys at least come to one of those things, I'm happy.
Yeah, definitely the food.
All right, and then come for a drink, mate.
Yeah, I'll come for a drink.
You don't have to. If you're too old and you have to go to sleep at 10 o'clock or something, fine.
I'm
But
sure
at least
they'll have a
come
chair.
inside and have a drink.
Do I have
They'll
to
a chair
dress up
somewhere you could sleep on the
fancy?
floor.
Do I have to wear
No
a
fancy.
bow tie and nice shoes?
Oh yeah, actually, you know what, Ed? Yes, you should do that.
You know, because clubs apparently have
Yeah.
standards.
Can you wear the dress and can you get Georgie to wear the suit?
Sounds good.
So Georgie will wear a tux. Actually, tux. I would prefer tux.
You have any idea how expensive a tux is?
Well, she can afford it. She's working.
No, we can't afford a tux.
You can afford a new PC.
No, both
No,
of you
yeah,
don't
I know.
need a
That's why I
tux.
can't afford anything now.
Both of you don't need a tux, just her.
What if you both do halvesies? One of you wears one half, the other wears the other half.
I'll accept that.
Ed, your birthday's before Lebbers. Maybe he'll buy you a tux.
Oh yeah. he'll get me like a second-hand one taken off of a dead body.
Yeah, it'll be white. No, it was originally
Privileged.
black, but it'll be white.
Be
So,
privileged.
You bleached it by mistake.
yeah, bleached it with my stains.
I thought you meant to wash it in the
Deliciousness.
washing machine.
When I give you a present with love, I really mean it. So here, enjoy.
Georgie.
No, legit though. Yeah, of course. If she didn't realize I was joking, of course I was joking.
Okay.
So
Of course, Georgie can come.
she can go on the kids' table. That's fine.
Nah.
I'm joking, mate. And yeah, so we'll pig out
You're
on the
joking.
food, and then we go have a drink afterwards and get shit faced.
Well, I'm guessing they have drinks there as well. Yeah.
They'll have what?
At the restaurant, they'll have drinks.
Probably.
Good, because I like a beer when I'm eating.
Oh, while you're eating, yeah.
Yeah,
alright.
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Especially something good.
Pre-drinks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, don't overdo it with the pre-drinks, mate. There's plenty of drinks to go
No,
around.
mate. You
There's
tell
a
me what to
tab,
do.
all right?
What?
There's a tab.
We're gonna go do some betting.
Ah,
Wait, who's paying for the tab?
Me, mate. So,
Uh,
go nuts.
Well, hang on. Do you
you
keep?
get nuts as well? Is
Sweet.
that on
I don't think you
house
get
or-
nuts. I don't think you get
for
nuts.
fuck's sake.
Oh, shoot.
That's it. Party's over.
Well, where's my tab?
Everyone's uninvited.
Oh, jeez. Well, every time it's my birthday, you're like, no, mate, you're not paying for a thing. And now that it's your birthday, I'm thinking, right, I'm going to tie him
What?
down, make sure he
Are
doesn't...
you really going to pay for anything, mate? You've just got paid
Yeah,
for your computer.
that's right. I was going to use your money to pay for it. Well,
How's your computer going? Have you picked it up yet?
the order has been put through. I'm just waiting for them to make sure that they've got it all. So I'm patiently waiting.
Yeah, cool.
But it's...
Well, I mean, you're not in a rush, are you? It's not like you play heavy games.
Oh, but I want it now. I want to... Play games, and welcome everyone to In the Bread podcast. Today we have the always fertile Nugsy, the
Hang on, how do you know he's always fertile?
ambiguously short
I've been tested.
Aunwit. Yeah, he's been tested, Lever.
Yeah, I haven't been tested for being short.
No,
You know
you-
I'm short.
You were just tested for rabies.
And the results?
Yes. There
Hey,
were
results are yes.
results. No, there were results, but again,
Yes.
very ambiguous.
Okay,
Yeah.
true.
How's everyone's days, weeks, years been?
And who are you?
Oh, we know who I am. The master of ceremonies, the always illegal dead
Nugsy.
Nugsy. That's right.
Yeah.
Nugsy
Hello,
the
Nugsy.
second.
How's it going?
Fine, thank you, Nugsy. How are you?
Oh, not too bad, Nugsy.
You want 69 later tonight?
Hell yeah.
That's what I'll do if I had a clone.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, good. So how's everyone's... I'm glad that awkward pause happened just then.
What do you say to that?
Can I join in? Clones only, Aunwit.
Yeah. Get fucked.
Yeah. So, how's everyone been?
Yeah, alright.
It's good to have Lever back.
He's back
Is it?
Mm,
from outer space.
yeah.
Well, I'm back,
How was last week?
and now we can end the podcast on a
Okay.
high note.
On a
Yes.
high.
Thank you, everyone, for joining with Long and Well.
Yeah.
Look after yourselves and each other.
Prosper.
And we'll see you in the next podcast.
Bye.
Are we cancelling the podcast?
This is not... This, I can confirm that it has not been confirmed that this isn't and will be, can't and won't, hasn't been the last before yesterday.
Okay.
Ah, is this the best before? Or...
Holy moly!
No.
One of your videos has received 0 views. 0.
Whose? Mine?
You.
That's normal
In the
for me.
Bread, episode 19.
Oh,
0.
Not the first.
Goodness me, people are not trying hard enough to listen with their damn ears
Yeah, Lebar.
No one gives a shit about shit!
about Bigfoot. You know what people did give a shit about, though? I've got one article for this week because I thought it was great and I thought it tied into a lot of things.
Ugh.
Just the one, but this is going to be something that I've worked on a little bit. You guys heard of this NFL player called Tom Brady?
I have heard of him.
Probably, sure.
Yeah. Apparently, there was a video of him from a promotional video from Facebook. I don't know too much about sports, but called Tom vs. Time. And in this video, he's like getting a massage, and then his son comes in, and they're talking, and then the son gives the dad a kiss. 10-year-old son, 10, gives him a kiss on the lips, and then he gets another kiss, which kind of lingers for some time, and then that's it, and people are freaking out about it, apparently.
Do you feel like you're missing out, Ed?
I am.
Wait, what are they freaking out about exactly?
That a son and father were kissing on the lips for an extended period of time.
Okay.
And I thought, Lever, considering
What?
that you are almost 30 now, and still as someone who passionately kisses his father on the lips, what is your opinion on the matter?
Well, it's about damn time that this is becoming a public thing that people need to be aware of, and we can now finally show our true colors without being judged.
Mm.
And we can now come out of the, as it's been said before, the closet, if you will, and we can now be free.
So you're all for kissing 10-year-old boys on the lips?
As long as they're blood related, yes.
As long as they're... Okay, well, that's all I need to know on the matter. Okay, cool.
That's when you know you really love your child.
Yes, true.
And they know it too. They will never forget it.
Especially...
And if they do forget,
Yeah.
you remind them.
How?
With a good kiss on the lips that lasts for awkwardly long.
Nothing finer than a
Shit.
kisser. But yeah, look, I it's what I've been saying for a long time. This is going to be a common thing. More ridiculous things will be out in the open. People at first will think it's weird and call you a weirdo and psycho and it's not normal. Then give it a few years and everyone will be like, well, they should be free to do whatever they want. It's normal for everyone to think whatever they think, and then that's it.
They said the same. They said the same thing about Destiny's Child.
And look what happened to them. They broke up.
So I guess they weren't Destiny's children.
I guess they weren't destined.
They were. They just weren't destined to be with each other.
Yeah.
But that's not the name of their band. They're not destined to be with each other. They're Destiny's Child.
Who's
And
the
it's
child,
more
though?
than one child as well. So, like,
Oh.
they're not even talking about
That's
themselves.
terrible.
They're talking about someone
They
else.
just abandoned all these children then.
Whose children are they
Just one
taking?
child.
Just one child. They are kidnapping.
It's just one child. Destiny's
He's
Child.
there's more than
Destiny's
one
children.
child.
Good point.
No, there's only one.
So are they like? Is it a trinity right now? We're talking about God again. Destiny's Child, 3 in the 1.
Is the child adopted?
I thought there was 4.
Is there 4?
I thought originally there was 4.
I don't listen to that.
You just said there was
shit.
1.
In the band, but when you read out the actual name, it says Destiny's Child.
So the band's made out of children?
It's got you there.
No, let me see what Wikipedia says, all right? Is Destiny's Child made out of children?
Confirmed.
Or is it one child on their own, pretending to be 3 other people? Or 4 other people?
Well, let's look at this. Okay, Kelly Rowland.
No, there's no answer to that question. I'm sorry,
No.
you will just have to die with that in your mind.
Wait, hang on. There's this Kelly Rowland. No idea who she is.
This is too much pressure.
Yes, you do. She's the one that sings
What?
Nelly.
She's
Nelly.
Nelly. She gets nervous Nellies.
No matter what.
Sounds gay.
Yeah, I forgot. It's like a super romantic-y sort of gay song.
There's only 3 of them.
Oh, 1, 2, 3,
3.
4, 5, 6. There were 6 members at some point.
The next girl I'm coming across in this picture is called Bay Once. Bay Once. Knowles. And then Michelle Williams.
Bay once, no less.
And then Michelle Williams, the tennis player. Yeah.
Yeah.
Michelle Williams. I didn't know she'd sung. Genre R&B. Well, that's why I don't listen to it. R&B. So,
Why are we talking about these people?
where are they now? They're actually joining us tonight. Believe it or not, we have Bay Once. Whee! Come in! Woo! I need to get audio clips and just throw them in there.
Yeah.
They'll seem
Tell that
legit.
bitch to put on some clothes and be a good role model for...
Hey, but don't call them that. Her name
What?
is Bay Once. Show respect to Bay Once.
Bay once.
Oh, well.
Wait, is that Beyonce sounding like a horse or whatever? That's really
No.
offensive.
Bay once.
Who the hell is Beyond? What?
No. Leber's in his own world.
Yeah, making up stuff. So, oh well.
Did you know that he thought Destiny's Child was full of children? Who thinks that?
They definitely do not look like children, in my opinion.
No.
Damn it!
And if so, these are very... No way.
You were going to say something naughty.
I was. Well, I don't have to say anything naughty. Just Google image them and bloody hell, they show more than you need to see. That's...
Stop being a perverted jerk and just say what you were going to talk about with your silly little article.
What article? Oh, about the...
Oh yeah, that's right.
What
There's an
article?
article.
Yeah, I told you. 10-year-old
What?
boy kisses his dad.
Oh, that
that's
was
right.
it.
That was
Yeah.
it. Relax.
That's all there is to it?
That's the only article.
Oh.
No, I'm not pulling out anything more. Being reformed. The IRS...
So what did you feel about it?
I didn't feel anything. I wasn't there.
How did you feel about reading that article? What went through your mind?
10-year-old kissing their dad. A little bit weird. A long kiss, that seems a bit too linger. It's a dad. If it was like a mum and a son, people wouldn't bat an eyelid. But because it's a dad, people are like, oh my gosh, what's going on there? Is he like slipping the tongue in? And in this picture, maybe. We can only hope
That is...
that he's not. What? That is what?
Nothing.
I don't understand. I mean, it says NFL, but then it goes on to talk about the Super Bowl. Unless that's the National Football League and not the Australian. Wait. NFL.
What?
NFL
is overseas. It's the American football.
Gridiron.
Gridiron. Thank you. Gridiron. Yeah, NFL. So we have AFL, which is Australian Football League.
Yes.
And then
Or aerial ping pong.
Far better. You know what? They need to create some new sports, and I reckon they should create a game like rugby, but instead the idea is that each team has to kick the other team square in the testicles as many times as possible on a
Still being a
field.
teenager.
Yeah, I know, but turn it into a sport.
I thought that existed already, isn't it? It's called
You know, I'm-
Called what?
bullying.
Oh, okay. Let's turn bullying into a sport. Great, yeah. Fantastic. Well, that's great. Hey, bullying's a very serious thing, but we shouldn't trivialize it.
Have you ever played Bully?
Canis canem idiot, as we so passionately had it ripped from our grasp as bully. Yes.
Yeah, but but that.
What?
Is it still called like? I don't think it's still called that anymore in Australia, is it? I think they've reverted back to just the word bully.
On Steam, it's just bully, but I've still got the original game with its original cover, Canis canem edit. Because bully is far out. But a game called GTA, Grand Theft Auto, thumbs up, fine.
Wait, did they really change the name of the game?
Yeah.
When it first came out, yeah. Couldn't be called bully. It was considered too glorifying of the bully nature. Jeez. Call of Duty. Originally, they were going to call it shoot the fuck out of the bad guys.
That's too violent.
Yeah.
We can't have that.
Is Call of Duty set in a particular time? I've never really played any of the games. Actually, no, I have one.
Yeah, plenty of different times.
Is it always changing like Battlefield?
Yeah, but like some of it isn't war based on, like they're not based on wars. They're just like random modern wars, so like their own made up stuff.
Oh,
Whereas
okay.
Battlefield tries to be, in line with real war, I guess.
Yeah, Battlefield. What was the original? 19... blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, 1942 or some shit like that.
Then we had Vietnam. Vietnam was fun. I played a lot of that.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I forgot. No. Battlefield Modern Warfare. Oh yeah. So with censorship and guns and stuff. Sorry, just kidding.
The fuck's going on? Is someone trying to... What?
I'm trying to blow myself, and I succeeded.
Succeed.
Now, I reckon there'll be a point where someone will make a game, and it actually might be a hit. Instead of shooting people, you shake their hands, and they sit down. Right?
Right, you just shake a hand and that's it.
You shake a hand,
Yeah.
and instead of them getting knocked out or dying, they just sit down.
They sit
Stay in
down.
their place. So you go around in a battlefield, right? You're looking at like 5 different guys looking at you, and they're really angry with you. For some reason, they're ready to hit you, and they're just ready to hit you. But then you go and you grab them by the hand and you shake it, and they sit down.
They sit down. That reminds me.
That sounds like a
You
challenge.
know what?
What?
That could work, but
Yes.
you it's like, so it's, you have the whole battlefield and there's like stuff potentially exploding and stuff around you, and you just run around and you vigorously shake other people's hands, and then you run around and shake somebody else's hand really vigorously.
It's all about that vigor.
And it's like chivalry, but you're just shaking hands really like,
Yeah,
how Trump shakes hands like
that's
that.
a better way to put it. Yeah.
Well, that actually
Vigorous hands.
reminded me of something. An article that I remember I saw a couple of days ago. 2 guys, I think it was in Melbourne, because everything happens in Melbourne. Maybe it was Sydney. There's some dude on a train came up to like this guy dressed up in a business shirt and business pants, and he started having a go at him. And the guy in the business outfit kind of started having going back, and then fists were thrown. They started to get into a bit of a rough and tumble. All of a sudden, they're like, I didn't mean it. The other guy's like, I didn't mean it. They hug it out, and then they keep going. It's like, they said there's part their ways.
When you said they keep going.
No, I didn't mean they kept. The guy that was walking through the carriage kept going, and the
I
other
didn't
guy,
mean it. Neither did I. But fuck you.
This is just like, yeah, that's what he says. Wait here, I found the quote. Look, you had a crack at me first. This is not how I intended my night to go. I'm trying to get home. I have work in the morning. Then he says, if you didn't mean it, I didn't mean it. The guys then hug each other. Then there's an intimate moment where
drunk?
I don't know. Well, I don't think so.
Sounds it.
I don't know. There's complete 2 strangers just start beating each other up, and then that's it. Thank you. That was very
I
nice.
didn't mean it. That's nice of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can just rape them in the face for 10 minutes, and you know what? I didn't mean this. I'm sorry, mate.
Actually, the first thing that went through my mind was this set up to become a viral video kind of thing? Did some guy said, "Look, mate, let's pretend to have a fight. We'll have a guy there with a camera. He's a mate of mine, but he'll just pretend not to know us. We'll just clock each other a few times, and then we'll apologize and see if it becomes a viral hit." Because that kind of stuff, and friggin' Ellen DeGeneres will get him on the show or something like that, and that's it.
Tell us about your dramas and how you guys are best friends now and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
What's the
Redonkulous.
blah blah blah?
G'day, cousin, mate.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, cousin's here. I didn't even hear him enter.
Ninja like that, mate.
Yeah, silent but deadly.
That's
Damn.
what the women say too. They don't hear me enter.
Especially his farts.
And they don't hear you leave. Or during. In fact, they're still asleep throughout the whole thing.
Like he's never there.
It's dream come true.
I think that'd be probably the worst way to have sex, really, if they're still asleep. That'd be almost a really bad testament to your technique.
Nothing wrong with it.
Oh, okay.
Mate, you take what you can get.
That's when I perform the best.
Oh, okay.
Dad doesn't complain at all. Son, you're not doing it right. He doesn't say that.
Do you offer the reach around lever?
No, it's custom.
Oh, okay. It's just like a handshake.
Custom.
Yeah.
Or custard.
Customary.
You make your homemade custard.
Castardo.
Remind me never. Oh, what was Arabic for brother again? Khaya. Khaya. I'm saying it right?
Hiya.
Hiya.
Khaya.
Khaya.
Khaya. Khaya.
There's no khakh. You keep doing that.
So how many are there? So it says Khaya.
Khaya is not a thing.
So Khaya?
Khaya. You're saying it's like you're projecting your love for a certain name that we can't, that we can't say on this thing.
Hello.
Fuck's sake. What? So it's Khaya.
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 Maya.
Khaya.
Oh wait, what was the other one? What's uncle or something? Because there's another one similar.
Amma.
Khaya. It's proper. It's brother. Khaya. You know what's funny? I was actually just being stupid and made a stupid sound. And I wanted to know if it actually was a word. And it turns out it was. Apparently I can speak Arabic.
Yeah, well, as long as you don't mess it up with the khaya thing, then yeah, you're fine.
So, okay. So I'm gonna
It's khaya.
go into like the Arabic community within Sydney, find like a local corner store, and just start talking gibberish and see if they A, kick the shit out of me, or B, let me sleep with their wife.
I think you'll just end up killed.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
think you'll end up in the gutter.
Oh, about
6
time.
o'clock news.
Oh boy. Oh, that white privilege isn't getting me anywhere.
It's like that episode of Family Guy. And then he walks into the Italian, the deli.
Oh yeah.
Bibbidi bobbidi.
Bee-bida-ba-ba-da-boo. It's like all in the hands. That's all it's about.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, this year, I really, really want to knuckle down and learn a second language. Like, I really want to do it. Every year I keep putting it off, and every year I'm like, I'll just do it next month. And then it just never happens. And
So Arabic's the way to go now?
Oh.
Khaya?
Well, I've already learnt one word. I mean, basically halfway there.
Bro.
I need more phlegm in my throat to do this.
Khaya.
Chaya. It's only one, you idiot. Schooling this guy. Doesn't even know how to speak his mother tongue. It either had to be Russian, Chinese, or Spanish, because I think they're the 3 most spoken languages throughout the world.
I'll go Spanish. Maybe even Italian.
Italian?
What about Russian?
Oh,
Nah,
You want a language that's
no.
universal.
okay. So, let's
Like
not...
Chinese is one.
Okay,
Nah,
Chinese.
English
No,
and
no, they
probably
can go to
Spanish. Or like a variation of Spanish.
Spanish would be good, so you go to those
Yeah.
nice Latina areas and you speak that Latino shit to
Well,
them.
If I... Okay, living in a...
Also,
What?
From what I believe, Spanish and French share similar words because they're based off of Latin. So
Oh.
if you know Spanish, then you kind of know bits and pieces of other
It's
languages.
kind of same with Italy as well, like Italian.
That's what he just
pretty
said.
similar, so. But I think you said French.
Oh. Did you say
You said
French?
French or Spanish, didn't you?
I said French and Spanish are based off of Latin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dickhead.
You know what? I make mistakes, okay? I'm allowed to.
But
I was thinking of
apparently,
time.
apparently, even though Portugal's really close to Spain, it's not quite the same. A bit different.
They speak pork and cheese.
Pork and cheese.
Pork and cheese. It's a great. It's a great
They
language.
eat pork and cheese when they eat pork and cheese. Delicious.
That sounds like a great friggin' meal. Don't knock it till you try it.
Hell yeah.
Pork and cheese.
Hell yeah.
I'm rewriting the history books. I'm gonna go on Wikipedia and change it. I don't speak Portuguese. No, I can't even say it now.
Pork and cheese.
Pork and cheese. I sound like a 2-year-old trying to speak. Okay, what I was going to say was, if I was living in the States, I'd definitely learn Spanish. Living in Australia, I think Chinese is the way to go. But then, what if I moved to America or Canada? And apparently, Canadians, I found out from my Canadian coworker, Canada is like giving out citizenships left, right, and center. And if I had to live in any other country besides Australia, it would be Germany or Canada. Threw you off there, but Germany's great. But yeah, Canada would be an amazing place to live. Bloody cold
I've
though.
always kind of wanted to go there and maybe live there one day.
Yeah, it'd be good. Friggin' cold. There's no.
I would prefer the cold than the heat. So.
Well, my coworker said, like, you know, right now, and she's like, the other day, she's like, right now it's like 30 degrees in Sydney. Back home, right now, it's -4 degrees. I'm like, -4? -4?
What's your language, mate?
I'll speak whatever pork and cheese I want to. That's
Yeah,
cold.
that's past cold.
That's
Like, there's colder than there's that.
there's balls freezing off. It's that cold.
Isn't that how Canberra apparently gets like that pretty commonly? So
But where's the proof? There's no
Matt.
snow. There's no snow. Matt's the proof. He's the weatherman, apparently.
well, he lives in Canberra, so he knows how
Everything.
cold it gets.
He knows the entire thing.
I guess I don't live with him. Maybe.
You should live with him.
Well, I live in Sydney.
Well, there's your problem. So
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Just pay attention, though. Gosh.
This isn't fair.
Okay, well, do you live in Canberra then? If you had like actually,
Why the hell would I live in Canberra?
because it's cold there, apparently.
I don't give a shit. What's the point?
Shit.
Where would you... Okay. If you could have a house anywhere in Australia, then where would you have it? Right here in Sydney?
I would say Sydney because I'm used to it.
Hmm.
And it's got people I know here.
I thought they would... Yeah,
Ooh.
including me, so
And
thought they'd want you to get away from that.
like there's jobs here. If I go somewhere like the west, there'll be no jobs. It'll take 2 hours to get to the city.
Well, what about
Why?
Melbourne, though? Melbourne's got a pretty decent CBD. And a lot of issues with gangs at the moment. Well, at the moment, for the last 10 years.
I don't know. I actually don't know where I would want to live. I don't care as long as I can work and get to the workplace
Easily.
like easily without, I don't want to travel like an hour each way. That's just stupid.
3 buses, a car, and then a taxi.
No, thank you.
And a ferry. Then hang glider.
Yeah.
That would
Johnny
be...
halfway
private
there.
jet, but that'll work. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So I don't want to do that. But like I was looking at homes in I've already forgotten the names. It's so far out,
Ahaya?
like, past Campbelltown.
Oh,
I-
jeez.
Starts with H.
Hell?
Chachaya.
Is there
Let's
anything
see.
south of there besides
But
hell?
They got such nice homes there. It is so nice. Like, it looks so good.
I don't
all
care.
brand new.
You
This
meet
is all brand new suburbs, right?
you meet the people there. Doesn't matter. The people there. Jeez Louise, man. They are something else.
Yeah, but they're not all that bad. I would live there if I could get a job there. Like I'd be fine. I would live in a massive mansion house. Done. Don't need to deal with anything else.
Mm.
So if they make a second CBD or third or whatever in that sort of west area, which I think they should at some point, this current CBD that we have is overpopulated with too much people moving here.
Well,
They need
I
to work this shit out.
I heard on the radio that someone is calling, because Parramatta's like a big kind of it's a big city centre now. They want to make another central like station in Parramatta, and then have railway lines branching off of there instead of having like the main ones in Redfern and Central alone.
Yeah, that's fine and all, but it's still in Parramatta. Like that's still more central than I guess that would be more central than anything now because it kind of is in the center of where people are living. But But then you
But
got
it
people
runs
in the
off of
West, though.
one
Why can't there be
line.
jobs there, you know? Like, why can't you go job there, you know? You know?
Because everyone's in the CBD.
Exactly. Everyone's too close. How do people that work that live in the West, what do they do for work? Do they go all the way to
Full-time
the
labourer.
They don't. It's called Centrelink.
Yeah.
So I don't want that. I just want to live in a nice place.
Don't we all?
Mm.
I just want my nice house with my 10 wives and my 5 children that kiss me on the lips in the morning. What the fuck's wrong with this world?
I'm gonna see if I can find this home that someone at work showed me. It looks so amazing. It's got a theater room, which I've always kind of wanted, but it's like perfect, better than I ever expected a theater room to be.
Like a... Well, do you need that though, Lever? Do you need
Yes! Yes, I do! Of course you don't need any of this shit, but I want it. Do you understand? Harrington Park, that's it. Harrington Park. Can you hear me?
that? Yeah, Harrington Park.
Harrington.
Okay, I think I found it. Here we go. Oh man, such a delicious looking place. Looks so fake in the pictures, but still.
Just like porn, isn't it? Well, let's have a look.
Such a lovely home.
Wow, how much is that going for?
It's an auction.
Oh, I've always hoped that at an auction you could get it for like $10 if no one turned up.
If no one turned up.
Yeah, it doesn't work out that way. I want to see
Just
inside.
get pinned there and make sure they don't turn up.
Oh shit! Oh man, look at this theater room. Oh, it's so good.
How do you?
Oh.
I can't see any pictures. How are you floor plan?
Click
Oh,
on
there
the
you go.
main
View.
picture.
Yeah. Oh, they got a pool. They got a fireplace.
That's all rented out.
Nice kitchen. Even nicer kitchen.
Mm.
Can jizz there. Can jizz over the fence. Oh, they got a playroom.
No, it's out near Campbelltown.
Yeah, the games room exactly with a bar. It looks like there's a bar.
Yeah,
I think.
a bar.
Yeah,
That
no,
looks
it's
like a
definitely
bar.
Yep.
I always
It's
wanted
a bar.
a foosball table. Foosball's so fun.
Yeah, you can play beer pong on that shit.
Man.
And I would want a foosball table, a pool table, and they got darts, so that's covered.
There's a theater room.
I'd love a bowling alley, but obviously that's not.
I wonder what friggin' drug lord's gonna buy that.
Oh no, we can't buy it. It has United paraphernalia for. No, that's it. Burn it down.
What is it? You know what?
Burn it down.
Oh, damn it!
Looking at the floor plan. Games
Floor
room.
plan.
They got a gym. There's a gym.
What? I didn't see a gym.
Yeah. Look at the floor plan next to the games room. Gym.
Oh, there's a gym.
There's a bar, a gym.
Can we just all live here?
Yeah.
Ed, can you get like rich and famous already, so then we can just live here and then we don't have to work? We just work for you.
Butler pantry. There's a butler
I
pantry.
learned to do things.
Is that where he sleeps? Nice.
I know a guy.
Shotgun. Liver's room.
There's 4 bedrooms. There's 4 bedrooms.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's perfect. Okay. I shotgun.
There's 5 baths. Does the pool count?
Can you
No!
Can you do a shit in the pool?
Ah.
Well, the
I
filtration
want
system.
bedroom 1 with the ensuite and the
I'll take 2.
walk-in wardrobe.
I went outside.
Like the dog you are, mate.
I'll be the
Oh,
guard.
cousin.
Yeah.
Oh man, someone friggin' fan art that.
Where did you find this level?
Workmate, she was just showing me like of just places. She was just house hunting. She's not obviously going to get any of this
Of
stuff
course,
because
of
it's
course.
unrealistic, but I don't know how she came across this. I think she was just looking at homes far out west. This
Garage,
popped up.
water
But
tank.
this is a common thing in this sort of area
Hmm.
because people just have the freedom to build whatever the hell they want over there.
Yeah.
Because the council's so desperate to have nice buildings put out there. They're like, yeah, sure, put in your friggin' 3-story mansion
Yeah.
with all
And
the...
in like 50 years' time, then they'll get bulldozed into units or whatever. But for now, if there is potential for a new CBD to
You reckon-
arrive there, then I will be.
You
I'll
wanna-
sell everything and I will put everything into a home in this sort of
Can't-
area.
I can't see it happening any.
I know I can't see it happening either, but I don't know why. Like, what's the big deal? What's stopping them? There's so
I
much
don't
freedom.
know.
There's so much space. Why are we all,
Congested.
all in this one little area? It's congested in this one little shitty area. Spread it out.
I wonder if Campbelltown got the proper NBN.
Probably. Like, the sort of area's got decent NBN because they don't have like a million freaking people all in one like block. You know, it's ridiculous.
Hmm. And then you hear.
No. Then you hear what?
I was gonna say, I remember hearing stories back in the day about friggin' 11 Chinese people on student visas being crammed into like a 1-bedroom apartment in the CBD, all sharing the same bathroom that's like literally just like a shower and like a bucket, and sleeping on bunk beds, and they're paying like $300 a week or something crazy like that. It's like, yep, that's where we're heading.
Well, how about we stop doing that, right?
Yep.
Oh man, I want this house so bad. This
Okay,
is the
well,
ideal home.
It is his birthday.
Can you get it for my birthday?
I'm gonna give me your photo ID. I'm gonna go there, auction on your behalf, pay the most I can for it. Get
I don't
your
even have that much money. I'm still paying off the other shit unit. That will
Sell
never
it.
amount to this.
exactly. Sell it. Yeah,
It's
we'll
like
let's
less
flip
than
it.
a quarter of the size. Oh,
We'll flip it. We'll gut it out, fix it up on the inside, even though it's brand new, and flip it. Great investment.
just imagine living here though.
Oh, I am. If I could wake up and you three guys are just there, smoking cigarettes,
standing on top of you.
yeah, kissing on me. Oh man.
Oh shit, he's waking up, run.
Yeah, if that's ever gonna happen to me, I am kicking you all out of my home.
Oh, what
Let's
the
face it,
fuck?
I'm buying this home. All right.
What the fuck, man?
What about me? I'll live with you, mate. I'll edit your videos.
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. I'm your cover.
Hey, Shovs, did you edit the video?
Kaya.
Yeah, it's all done. I uploaded it
Whatever.
already. Hang on a second, it's not edited at all. Yeah, mate, nice. Little touch-ups here and there.
All I see is
Edited, mate.
boobs. You just removed all the footage of me and put boobs
Hang
in
on a
it.
second, this is a porn video.
Is that my sister?
Which one?
I don't want to know.
That's messed up.
Oh man. Bad
See,
place.
the thing with this is, I would like in my mind, this would be my ideal home to live in, by myself. But
Yeah, by yourself.
imagine cleaning this shit. Like,
Oh,
goodness
for real?
me.
You
Wait,
just
if
keep
lived in it by yourself.
You
There
just
wouldn't
keep
be much to clean.
like you just use 3 rooms. Lock it, close every door. No dust
Yeah.
would go in there. You're fine.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
The dust goes in if you close all the doors.
Pretty much.
Apparently. It's seal-proof.
A lot of
It
these
is.
rooms look like they have carpet. Yeah, a lot of them are porcelain tiles.
Porcelain. Oh, I like timber floors. Easy to get the cum off of, and the blood.
These look like premium carpets and a nice rug there. Do you get all this stuff though? Like, do you get the foos table? I think you do get the foos table.
It's a ping
It's
pong
not
table.
a foos table, sorry, ping pong. Yeah, I think
We'd
you
have-
get that.
I want to get a
Why would-
decent pool table. That's what you need. A pool table.
Yeah, that's what I would want.
Yeah.
Screw ping pong. Ping pong's fun, but pool table.
Just put it in the hallway.
Put it in
Pool
the
table's my main man.
Put it in the
Yeah,
gym.
That's my main man.
next to the bar. Oh man, let's make it happen. Okay, let's
Put it in
crowdfund
the
this.
bar.
I seriously want this so bad. Looking at this sort of shit, like, I mean, look at the friggin' main living room. Look at that clock. It's square and it's huge, and it's right above the fireplace.
It's square
They
and
got a fireplace. What home has a fireplace? Oh
It's got a clock.
That
A
is a nice
square
clock.
clock. You can buy that from any home.
no!
Oh,
You can buy it with the home. I hope.
you bought the house for the clock.
no,
Fuck
I
everything
bought
else.
the clock,
Oh,
and the house came with,
with it. Oh
alright?
wow, that's a great $50 billion spent.
Mm.
I love the kitchen though. Oh, it's nice.
I know everything about it. The kitchen looks so slick. Seriously, I
Yeah.
love the color scheme.
Ooh,
Yeah.
apparently the pool is self-cleaning and heated.
At the
Self cleaning my ass. How does that work? Does it self clean my ass as well? Damn.
It's a bidet.
Hey, don't knock that. I'm getting one of those.
Hey, is there it's like a second kitchen here? Because it looks like there's 2, and one of them has a window to like a fence. Let's see. Where's the floor plan?
No, it doesn't need the one kitchen, dining, and family.
Oh,
What?
pantry. The butler pantry. That's.
Oh,
This what?
Who's the butler? I'll be the butler.
Oh, that's like the
terrible.
actual
Lisa.
kitchen. Wait, there's 2 kitchens
It's-
technically then. Alright.
Where?
Because the butler pantry has like a stove on it as well.
Does it?
Yeah.
Where's that in the photos? I wanna
It's
see this butler
what
pantry.
number is this? Page 5. Image 5. It's the very end. There's a
9,
stove.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Wow, that's the butler pantry, is it?
Mm.
What?
Belvedere. Chop chop.
Oh, I see. I see.
Wow.
If you look at that in the floor plan, I know people that are listening that are not listening. seeing this, so maybe you should put a link on the video.
Levis
Maybe that's a
Future's
good idea.
house. Write it down
What if
so
they
that way.
take?
What?
What if they take the house? It's ours.
Well, they can buy it for us.
Could we claim
Oh,
it
yeah, they could crowdfund it.
as a micronation and then declare the land as sovereign to our people's land?
Or
Well, look at this.
You-
The outdoor pantry thing. The outdoor area just before the pool has 2 ceiling fans above it. Why is there ceiling fans in an
It's
outside
up air
area?
conditioning.
To stop
Oh, that's
mosquitoes.
outside.
To stop mosquitoes. Oh, okay.
Wait, where? Which one?
Page 7.
Oh yeah,
Page 7.
there are 2 fans.
That's so random.
It gets hot outside.
Yeah, it
Like
can
this
just blow the hot
house
air around.
more and more every
And-
time I see it.
And if you look in that corner of number 7, there is actually, it looks like a gas heater in that
Yeah.
pillar.
Oh, is it a heater?
There's a heater there for the winter time too.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh,
Looks
I was looking at
little-
like, is that a fireplace or
yeah,
something?
looks like
Another
a
fireplace.
Can you imagine the electricity bill going for this place if you had
I don't
everything
care.
like a permanent
Just
bar
live.
going? Fridges grind through a lot of electricity. You need to be rolling in dough.
This theater room and those chairs.
We-
Oh,
Those chairs, bro.
I don't
And it's
know what
even
makes you
elevated.
think you buy the house furnished.
Well, let's see what it says.
I was trying to look for that, but I couldn't find any.
well, it'll say in the thing. But
If they give you a state-of-the-art cinema room without the cinema key, well, it's just a fucking room then, isn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
2 laundry chutes. Self-cleaning, yep, there it is. Rumpus room, games room, start of the outside avenue.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't actually say.
You know what? Call
I
up
mean-
the agent. Find out.
These images like will generally. Oh wait, there is a jacuzzi. I was wondering.
Yeah, there is.
Okay. You know these images? They look so fake and photoshopped. Like obviously the stuff that when you see these photos, they usually put items in there and it's not already furnished. It's just there to show you what it would look like with all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I get that, but some rooms don't make sense. Like you can't. I feel like you can't market a room as being something if it's empty when you sell it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So those chairs look like they're a part of the home. Like all the other stuff, like tables and stuff, not so much. But
Yeah, well, I mean, there's Manchester United stuff in the house itself. Why? That's a really odd decision like a really odd thing to Photoshop in. Like a sports team from England in Sydney.
well, I just noticed there was an issue with the first image. One of the lights are broken.
I didn't know.
Jeez.
Oh, it's ruined.
I guess it's not fake after all. They just messed up, or it is, or they messed up there.
Oh yeah, because it's like the top one's not working.
Yeah, it's just off.
Which
Yeah.
image? The
Maybe it's the
outside.
feature.
This one.
The first one.
The
Yeah.
outside. A feature. Blows. Oh, I can't fucking talk.
Forever.
I mean, it does look. The lighting itself does look a bit fake though.
Yeah,
Like, it
it
could be
does.
filtered or edited.
It looks really
Wow.
fake. And I just forgot the top part. This is. I hated that I've seen this because I want it so bad.
Oh, dude, you're always going to see nice buildings. I mean,
Wait, is that?
This is the best home I've ever seen.
I think they have like a swimming pool like guide on the wall.
how
You
do
know, you have the
Guide?
swimming pools and it has like the rules and stuff.
What image is that?
The second one.
don't they need
on
them?
the wall.
Oh yeah.
Don't they need them in
Yeah, I
case
think-
someone has
I think so. Yeah.
to be CPR'd back to life?
Oh
think
yeah.
so,
Oh
legal
well, like
requirement.
yeah. If someone drowns, oh shit, what do we do? Let's read the
Oh.
manual.
Hang on, drag the body over here so we can read it properly.
See, I could use this pool to learn how to swim. It'd be great.
You can just drown people in, and then save
Great.
them afterwards. And then you can say, "Hey, I saved your life. Now we bang," and then you have a wife. That's how that works.
Can you have a wife? Oh wow.
Damn it! I need to find a rich bitch like now. So I
Meow.
can buy this.
Meow.
'Cause when's the auction? It's like next week, right?
Alright,
Auction, 17th of February. We still have time.
We still got time.
Can you
I
get
have
your
13
mother-in-law to
grand.
buy this?
Sorry? No,
Can
okay.
you get your mother-in-law to buy this?
Okay,
Can I marry her to buy this?
Yeah, Paul hasn't gotten that yet, so
No.
we can.
No, it hasn't. But why would you want to?
Money.
For the house.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay,
house.
sorry.
This is what we're talking about. We're talking about the house.
My bad.
Could you
Yeah,
imagine?
you're bad.
Could you imagine I got this for Lebo for his birthday?
Oh my gosh. Cousin, we will be together forever, no matter what laws will tell us we can't. We will be.
Oh,
Then
well.
I'll kick you out the first night because it's my home. Yes.
Yeah. Well, me and Ed's mother-in-law.
Oh, mate.
Gonna come in this room, come in that room. So fucking good. I own
It's
you.
like,
Fucking
we
own
can't,
you.
we can't live with Ed. Nowhere.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
I was
The first thing
impersonating
think
you.
about- and you said this twice.
What?
I was like, I want to come in this room. I want to come in this room. This is not the first time you mentioned that.
These
You are not welcome in my home.
our home. This was kickstarted by our fans. You thought these windows were frosted, mate, but trust me, I'll make sure.
That's a nice design, Ed.
Oh, thanks. Half frosted from the waist up.
Well, better than not frosted, I guess.
They also taste salty. Ah, well.
I'm looking at a home in the same suburb. Doesn't have a pool. Doesn't have anything nice. It's kind of oldish, and it's going for 800,000.
Yeah. It's basically built in the 80s. Foundations are coming out. There's like cracks throughout the wall. There's like a dead body in the
I
bathroom.
would really love to know how much this home costs once the auction goes, but I'm sure it'll be over $1 million for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Has
But this place is so far away. Like, who can? Not only who, I'm wondering who can afford this, but then what will they do for a job? They must be remotely working or something. I guess that's the only thing I can think of.
travel.
Or drugs.
I mean, if they can afford to pay for it, surely they can afford the travel costs.
Yeah, but why would you bother? Like 4 hours of travel time just to do that shit? I guess so. I guess that's what most people do. I couldn't imagine doing that.
Let's face it, it's either a career criminal that's doing it or a friggin' lawyer.
Yeah.
It's the only
Oh,
two people.
I guess there are like mobile bank lenders. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
mobile.
they just do it all from mobile phone. They never actually meet anyone.
What? That sounds easy. Let's open a bank.
So we're taking them to the bank, but we're not actually taking them to the bank at all.
They're
Yeah.
taking us to the bank?
Yep. Be perfect. I mean, think about it. Banks must draw in hundreds of thousands of dollars every day. The bigger you are, the more money you'll be getting just from people giving you their money. But how does that work? Don't they invest it in other stuff?
Banks.
Yeah. I assume that the idea is that you give them the money, they say they look after it, but then they use
Well,
that
yeah,
for
I think
capital.
technically they're borrowing your money.
Yeah. Shit. So if they mess up and they lose a whole bunch of cash, the bank closes down, you lose all that money.
Yep.
Yep.
But like, you know, you're not at fault for that, really. They'll hate you, but it's not your fault. They trusted you. It's their fault. It's their fault for trusting you.
That's got me really concerned then. Like, banks that are legitimate, what if one day this like, sorry, Commonwealth Bank closing down, see you later.
Yeah, I mean, that's why people are afraid of banks and they hate banks, and it's understandable.
Isn't
But-
that what happened to a lot of people in America when the recession hit them?
Yeah.
A lot of banks closed down and people lost money.
Oh,
Yep.
It sucks. That's why we need all our money either in a safe, like buried in the back garden,
Yeah, that's what I'm sure a lot of people do, to be honest.
but then you don't
Well,
get
if
the
you buy the
interest.
house, we can bury it in the pool.
Ooh.
That's one thing I want. When I'm thinking about, well, like when we inherit this house and Georgie and I will knock it down, I want to design a house that's got like 3 levels, like, well, 2 levels, an attic, and then underground car parking space with a panic room and like a safe room.
Phew.
It's gonna be awesome. It's like a hidden panel somewhere throughout the house with like, you know, a book. I want a bookshelf that you know pull down a book and then it opens up and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be cool.
And that's like where the 50 Shades of Grey movie starts happening, right?
Yep. Georgie keeps saying it's going to be your, I don't want to say it, your rape dungeon. I'm like, no, it's going to be my consensual dungeon.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, as long as I say yes, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah.
Had to get it in writing. 50 Shades of Grey. All this shit.
You guys actually plan to build those at home, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's so old. The wiring's terrible. The plumbing's terrible. The brickwork is basically sliding underneath the house. We've got a massive leaking problem with our sewer line, which is probably going to cause a sinkhole within the next 5 years, which will then, half the house will fall into it. The upstairs is really badly, because it was originally a 1-story building, and then they extended it on the top to put in a second floor. So badly designed. There are so many dead possums in that roof. I'm not even kidding.
It
And
looks like it gets really hot.
Why don't you
Yeah,
Why don't you guys
it
just
does.
do that then while you have the chance?
Which-
Yeah.
what do you mean? Bulldoze it now?
Yeah.
Because we don't own it. It's not ours.
Bulldoze it if they're in it. It doesn't matter.
Just,
Not
I'll
really.
just wake up one morning.
Sounds like a plan.
Hang on a tick.
It's a good way to, inherit the house earlier as well.
Oh,
Just start with her room.
yeah. A small fire.
Just take off the top level. That's it.
Well, it's the bottom level too. The foundations under the house are
but
literally
you
slipping.
You have to start somewhere.
Oh, good point. Good point. Oh well. No, if this house hasn't fallen down within like a couple of years, then I mean, we might not have to knock it down. If this
I
collapses,
mean, your house honestly can't be in that bad a condition.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
you
doesn't
haven't
look that bad
seen
at all.
you haven't seen our house.
really?
Our house is literally falling down.
Oh,
Because when they built the units next door, they went down too far for the foundation. Our house is slowly moving down the street. Because it's built on clay foundation.
No.
The house is like over 150 years old.
did anyone die in your house, Nugsy?
Maybe.
That's-
Sometime.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
No.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
just by curious.
By curious. Apparently, the previous owners of this house used to be owned by a bunch of Asians because every single room in the house was a separate bedroom that had its own lock and key. They had like a bunch of families living in the one house.
Oh, that sounds about right. Friggin' again, jamming all these poor people into one house. Communal kitchen.
So,
Communal.
looks like we're all
Communal.
looking for a new home.
Well, if we pull our money together, we might be able to buy 1/30th of the property that Leber put up.
We can buy a blade of grass at the front.
That's it. We get 3 bricks and a blade of grass. I mean, let's timeshare it.
I'm sure it.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Buy shares in time.
Or if us 4 plus 3 other families, we all sleep in the same room, and the 3 other families sleep in the same rooms as well. We could then divide it between 4 families. That's including us, because we're the cousin family. And yeah, bunk beds. Be like high school ever again on a school trip where we all share this friggin' thing, a hotel room.
No. No, mate.
Lever,
No, mate.
I know you got work in the morning and it's 1 a.m. But have you seen that video?
Oh no.
Of that thing, the lady gets her boob caught in the train door.
Yes! Yes! You showed it to me just before! Shut up!
Have you seen it in reverse? Her boob comes back on.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's funny.
Boob.
Oh, and
Someone invites a girl over. We're all trying to hit on her. It's like, Ed, you're married. Lever, don't forget your sister. Cousin, don't you dare.
you're a cock.
I know.
That's what I'm there for. I clean up.
Nugsy's the fluffer by the sounds of it.
Well, you know what? We can only hope that we can get rich and then buy homes because this is my home. I need this home.
When's the 16th? 16th is on Friday.
Tomorrow. It will be
16th. It's not tomorrow.
next Friday. So not this coming Friday, but the Friday after.
No, it's not. It's on Saturday. Auction on site Saturday, 17th.
Oh, the 17th. Sorry, I thought you said 16th. My ears.
I did. I thought this was what Leber said earlier.
Guys,
Alright, what are you guys
I said
doing next
whatever the
Saturday?
website said.
buying a house with Leber and you guys.
17th February is the auction.
Yeah.
Ah.
I thought you said 16th.
Yeah. Well, moving on from homes, because we've spoken a lot about homes.
Yeah.
We briefly
I want one.
talked about
I
birthdays.
want one. I want.
My boss has okay.
I want one.
You sound like a 14-year-old out the front of a brothel. Now,
I want it.
still sound like a 14-year-old out the front of a brothel. Now, my boss put up a piece of paper with everyone's
Bitch.
name on it in the back room. It says, birthdays, and it's all got these blank spaces next to birthdays. And if you, like, 3 people have filled in their birthdays out of the, I don't know, 20 people on the list. And what I was thinking of doing was putting in a date that doesn't exist.
Like
So
February 30th or something.
no, I was gonna go with April 31st. And just to see what happens when it rocked around and be like, oh, it's my birthday tomorrow, April 31st. I'm hoping I'll mess with someone.
Just do April 1st, and every time it's April Fool's joke.
Hey, now you're thinking. April Fool's Day. What are we going to do to Leather this year?
Or you can put in your real birthday and actually get presents, you know.
Nah, I'm not going to get presents.
Oh.
Actually,
What's the point of this birthday thing?
wait, Leather, your birthday was on... Hang on, I wrote it down. It's March 20th?
No.
March 21st?
This is why you're not my cousin.
I don't know. I've got it written down somewhere. Listen to all the paper. Can't find it. You may...
I know yours.
Oh, well, okay, cool. You may be sharing a birthday with one of my former co-workers, which I thought was a spooky coincidence.
No, mine's in the first week of March.
3rd.
No.
7th? Wait, the first week.
No.
The first
Fifth.
week. That's a part week.
Whatever, dickhead.
You know what? I can't be held responsible for remembering when...
I'm supposed to be your lover, and you don't even know my own birthday.
Well, think about it. You're basically celebrating the day that you scrambled out of your mother's vagina.
So? Do you know how hot it is in there?
Oh, God.
There's got to be a joke in here somewhere. Hot in
No.
there.
There's no joke in
As
there.
hot as it
I
looks.
came out of it, though.
Oh,
It's look.
what? Look, I was.
I actually don't care about birthdays either. So, you know, even though I'm throwing something.
Aw.
So, this is going to be the first and only time I'm actually going to do something for my birthday. So,
Birthday.
all the times I've done nothing, this is going to change that.
Oh, spare me.
Well, maybe one day I'll do it for you. Really?
I'm glad you got the quote.
Of course.
Well,
Do you guys remember Frasier, the show?
Brendan Fraser, yeah.
yeah, I watched a few
Yeah.
episodes a couple months back.
The dad in that passed away, John Mahoney.
Oh, who?
The old guy with the cane and the dog.
Is the dog still alive though?
Yes.
Good. Wait, what's his name? John Mahoney.
John
Dog.
Mahoney.
Mahoney.
M-A-H-
M-A-H.
M-A-H-O-N-E-Y.
Mahoney. Oh, Mahoney.
Mahoney.
He's 77. No wonder he died. He was old. Shit, man. My dad's...
He's in hospice care.
Who?
Your dad's sick.
My dad is 72. He just turned 72. Just under a week ago. 72! This guy's 77 and he died. I see stars and actors and singers and all that dying at ages like, and sports stars dying at the age of 54, 66. I'm thinking, fuck. What's fuck? Fuck.
Depends on their lifestyle too, man.
Well, my dad has never really exercised, and his diet isn't
Yeah, but
the best.
think about rock stars that die at young ages, and you can't be surprised at how young they die at. All the prescription
lifestyle.
medicine they take, all the recreational drugs they take, everything they do affects their body, and then one day the body just shuts down, or they OD, or some gay shit like that. I don't know.
Or they get cancer, and it just kills them completely, which is another terrible thing.
Everything gives you cancer, so if you try everything, you're gonna be bound to get cancer one way or another.
Yeah. Well, my dad is one of these people that is so thorough with trying to make sure that everything's purified. He boils his water, which he then puts through a water filter, because you've got to be careful of the fluoride, because that's extremely poisonous and will kill you. Got to be careful of the heavy metals, because they don't filter that out properly. Got to be careful of this and that, and it's like, oh my gosh, Dad, you know what?
Well, sounds like your dad's gonna live forever.
No, but then he's got an immune system that is basically zero, because he's had no chance to fight these horrible things.
There have been studies done on places that have fluoride in the water and places that don't have fluoride in the water.
Mm.
And the ones that don't have it, people's teeth are worse off.
Yeah, well, that's the argument. That's the argument. It's good for your teeth. Other than that, though,
And it also helps clear out all the shit in the water.
fluoride is a poison in large quantities.
Yeah, in large quantity.
So that's we don't know. We just don't know. Friggin' all the pesticides they spray on an apple, so that way it's no longer red. It's friggin' red with a misty white dusting all over it that you can't wash off. Who knows what on earth we're eating anymore?
There are a lot of things though that are poisonous to humans in large quantities, but we need to function.
Unless you grow it yourself. But then again,
like Macca's.
oh mate, Macca's.
Oh, so good.
Oh, what is it? I hated McDonald's as a child. Wouldn't eat it. Then
What?
then all of a sudden I become like 25 and I just like can't stop eating it. Don't know why.
I couldn't finish a Happy Meal. I was like, this is too much food.
Oh mate.
Yeah, I could never. Like, I'd barely eat the cheeseburger. I'm pretty sure you just used to get the Happy Meal just for the chips and the toy, and maybe sometimes took a bite out of the cheeseburger.
The toys were great. They were usually the perfect shape to stick up your ass.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
We know you so well.
Yeah. Still got 3 up there.
And it's true.
It is.
You got those little shape-shifting transformer.
Oh, the
Toys.
ones the ones that Nugsy brought.
Yeah, those ones.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They are
I
so
don't know
have
if I
them on
couldn't
my
even finish
wardrobe.
a Big Mac when I was younger. Like, they were like, I couldn't finish it at all.
Yeah, but
Now I finish in like 2-3 bites. When I was a kid,
the
I
biggest
leave a little bit
nowadays-
for like 5 hours later, and then I finished it off.
I mean, they wouldn't be that much smaller, but they are smaller now.
Yeah.
big
But
arguments
also-
about it. Shots fired.
No, I think it's been proven. Right? Some dude actually had one.
This is saved
Yeah.
up, frozen.
Actually, no, maybe it hasn't. I don't know. You know what? Who knows?
Let's Photoshop an image. Be like, we had a image, life size
Yeah.
Big Mac.
Proof.
Yeah. And
Life
apparently,
size.
Son of Mac. You remember Son of Mac?
That's me.
It was considered one of like the worst products they ever brought out. It's like, why did you bring this out? And I think it was only in Australia.
Son of Mac. Sounds familiar.
It's
Is it
a,
just like the smaller
Is
Big Mac?
it?
yeah.
Yeah, I think I've heard about that too. Only being an Australian thing.
It was a
it-
Big Mac with only one patty.
Is it
and
the
all
son
stuff.
of Australia? Because they keep bringing Junior Big Macs or something. Junior Macs. That's it. That's back now. And there's also a Grand Big Mac. Have you heard of that?
No, is it like the Mega Mac?
It's a bigger Mac. It's like
Yeah, it's like the Mega Mac movie.
no. But Mega Mac is 4 beef patties.
Yep.
Grand Big Mac is, I think it's like those quarter pounder patties instead, and it's like the bun's a bit bigger as well, and you get more lettuce and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm looking
So
at it.
it's like it's a bigger version of the original Big Mac.
Damn,
it's not a
that's
Mega Mac.
Oh.
Big Mac. Yeah. For the Big Mac lover who wants even more beef, the Grand Mac is made with 200% beef patties weighing at 1/3 pound. At 1/3 pound. That's not it. So wait, 1/3.
It's-
So it's not a
I
quarter
don't
pound.
know.
That's more than a quarter
it's not
pounder.
yeah, exactly. So I am tempted to try that very soon one day.
But
Hey,
like,
let's do it tomorrow.
shouldn't that be what it should be anyway? Because like Big Mac, you
Yes.
would think that it's big, right?
Yes, it should be like that.
Shouldn't that be what it is anyway? Is what you said, right?
No, I understood it.
Something
though.
like
That's
that.
how it should be.
Yeah.
A Big Mac should be a Big Mac, not a Junior Mac, not a average size Mac for average people. It should be big.
Big
Yeah.
Mac.
Because
Yeah.
I'm sure the quarter pounder, if like you measured the diameter, is bigger than the Big Mac, right?
No, it is. It is.
Just
I
so
think
the
the
Big
Big
Mac
Mac
has
is
a height.
smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think a lot of the time, like the Big Mac is small enough for most people to finish. I think.
I
if
suppose.
you have a Grand Mac as the Big Mac, like the standard Big Mac, people won't be able to finish. It'll be like us when we were kids where we couldn't finish a Big Mac.
Did they bring back shaker fries? I heard that. I
Yeah,
saw
they
it-
did actually.
Oh,
I saw it.
fuck yeah.
I saw it on one of the menus. I don't
Um,
know what the flavor is, but they
It's
definitely had
cheeseburger.
Oh, that was so
Again.
good.
that one.
I liked it.
It was alright.
I had it
Yeah,
once. Couldn't
I didn't.
stop.
I thought it was too much, man. Like there was too
Nah.
much
Yeah.
flavor.
Nah, I needed it.
They gave you so much in the shaker. Like it's enough
Good.
for like 3 or 4 large
Good.
fries.
Let's do it. I love it. I love salty foods.
It's
Freaking.
not salt though. It's just shit.
You know, what? I had KFC very
Mm.
recently. Right?
Oh,
And I must say, I actually, stupid bitch. I went to the KFC. I said, make sure you put extra salt on the fries, please. I made a point every time I go to a KFC. I make a point whenever I order, put extra salt on the fries because.
No, you're the person I hated.
Good. I'm glad because
Why?
I like salt.
Because the problem with putting extra salt in, it creates more of a hassle, because usually the people who want extra salt want something else and they want to switch this with that, and it's like, by the end of it, you have a line out the door and you're still serving one customer 15 minutes later.
That's not true.
It doesn't take.
I'm not
It
like
takes like an
that.
extra second to put extra salt on. It's not that big of a deal.
All I
Because
second
you're
makes a big
inefficient at your
difference.
job, Nugsy, doesn't mean it's his fault.
All I'd say is
Yeah, because I get it.
no, this is it. hang on. Popcorn. What do they call them? Go buckets.
Popcorn chicken.
Popcorn chicken.
Snack pack.
Used to be a
No,
snack pack.
they used to be snack packs. They go buckets now.
A go bucket, and could you put extra salt in on the chips, please? Thank you. That's it. Here's my money. That's it. I'm quick efficient. I don't linger around. So I know those types of customers. I'm just
So,
punch them.
can I also?
No. I know what I want. I know exactly what I want when I get to the queue. If I don't, I'll go to the back of the queue again and wait again to punish myself for wasting their time.
Exactly. I feel you on that one.
I'm one of those
High
types
five.
of people, Nugsy. I don't fuck around because I work in customer service. You meet those fuckers that you just want to punch so hard in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. So, but yeah, and you know what? I watched her put it together, and I said, yeah, put extra salt on the fries, please. And she said, sure thing. And I watched her put it together, and she didn't. So I took it away. I ate my popcorn chicken, came back into the line. I said, could you put salt on these fucking chips, please? And she's like, oh, sorry, because I think she did it just to be like, fuck you, I'm not putting salt on it, you little cunt. And so she put it on. I sat back down again, and there was still, like, she put in loads. And I was like, there is no salty flavour here. There's none. Either I've lost the taste for salt, or KFC's changed their flavour.
How do you know she put so much?
I watched her, and then I looked down, it was like dusted. It was like a snowstorm of ice cream.
That sounds like it's a personal issue. Then that has to be your
Yeah,
fault,
that
right?
sounds like your problem, not...
Like, legitimately, how do you? If you saw her put a lot, or was it an illusion? She just shake the thing and actually coming out.
Oh, I saw
I
it.
mean, it could have been like could have been the end of the shaker.
Maybe
There wasn't much left in it.
Maybe there was a different. Maybe they didn't make it correctly. Maybe they. I don't know. Maybe this just wasn't enough sodium to whatever flavoring they put in it, and it just
Weird.
became out something else. I have no idea. But
Did you go back?
no, I just gave up hope. I'm never gonna have KFC again. Problem solved. Except for the Pepsi frozen Coke things. Frozen Pepsis.
Oh, their solo one is pretty good.
Oh, solo. Okay,
Yeah.
Oh, Ed, do you like popping candy?
that's a very personal question. Poppin' candy.
Yeah, you know, candy like chocolate or candy that as soon as you put it in your mouth, it pops. Like you hear the crackling.
I haven't had that since I was like 10.
Don't you have any of those new chocolate gimmicks where it's like popping candy, Freddos, popping candy, Cadbury's, none of that stuff?
I hate those.
Oh.
I just want to eat chocolate. That's chocolate. If I want poppy crackly thing,
Well,
I'll get
they
poppy.
have a new crusher at KFC where it's strawberry shake, but it's got popping candy in it as well.
Kind of
really?
with you, Dad.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh, good.
It's actually really nice. I
I don't...
liked it. I liked it.
No, yeah, that was nice. I thought it was a bit runny.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's
It
a
didn't
bit
feel.
thicker
Yeah, it
than
didn't feel like
that.
a proper shake or something. But
No,
I didn't mind it.
I think it's the
Yeah.
machine.
Well, I think it was the
Oh.
machine or the dickhead serving. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
how do you know about that menu? Like, fuck
Yeah.
you.
Fuck
What
you.
the-
I
do you
fucking
mean,
know
how
where
do I
you
know?
live, cunt. I'll
Why
slit
is this
your
so
fucking
funny?
throat,
I
you
just-
piece of shit.
I like how
Don't
you
laugh at me again.
I like how you asked for it. You just looked at you and it was like smiling. It's like, what are you guys
What the fuck
smiling
is so
about?
funny?
And you're like, I wasn't smiling.
Wasn't smart. What's that fucking ugly grin on your fucking face? You were looking depressed up a second ago, and now you're cheering at someone new about this supposed hidden menu that's on your fucking website. Yeah, all right, good on you.
Shit. Have
Would
any
you
of you...
smile next time I show my dick in front of your face and your mum enjoys the taste of the semen stains that are left out of your dad's ass? What do you think, dickhead?
That's my cover right there.
You're gonna cop it next time.
Oh, fuck. Once,
No, where did
for
this come
once,
from?
I'd love to see you let go like that one day. And then you'd run away, and I'd be just there recording it, laughing. And you'd be like, oh, I can't go fucking back there.
I let a lot of things out these days. When you get older, you just stop giving a
your
shit. Eh?
Yeah, that's one thing I've learned. Hence why I friggin' went on a train for 2 hours to friggin' have a go at a salesperson that
Oh yeah,
sold
but
my
that's
wife perfume. Fucking
That's
hell.
a bit excessive though. Like you
No!
could have waited.
It wasn't! It wasn't! Those fuckers
happened?
work
Yeah, when-
on fucking commission. They are scum. Do not trust them.
Oh, the guy like
A kiosk.
When you tell the world about your issue. Though.
No, I'll make it. It's a long story, so I'll make it short. My wife was out on working at the same time as well with a client who was wheelchair bound. My wife was in the middle of looking after her, going through a shopping centre. One of these kiosks that are always like, hey, come over here. How you doing today? Have you seen our brands? You know what we're doing today? We're giving out free samples, but you know what? Spend $80 and we'll give you this much. And my wife has a real problem with saying no. And she was so pressured into it that
I thought you married her. Huh?
Oh, actually,
But
that's exactly right. And so she thought the only way I'm going to get out of this is if I buy it. So she spent $80 worth on perfume that she didn't want or need, and she has no sense of smell anyway. She
It sounds
doesn't.
like a bargain though. To be honest, $80 for perfume is not too bad at all.
No, but she doesn't wear perfume. She doesn't.
You don't wear perfume for yourself. Actually, you kind of do.
You
But
do.
Other people also. You don't want to smell like shit in front of other people as well. So yeah.
I know, but I've bought her perfume in the
right.
past. I've got it. It's all in there in the cupboard. It's kind of true. Well, I smell like a daffodil. Anyway, so she called me up and said that she bought this. She didn't really want it, and she was kind of pressured into buying it. And I was like, "What? How dare they?" And I immediately go onto the website. I'm like, how dare you do this? I demand that you send out a representative to this house to pick up this and to give us a receipt, all that. And then I was fuming. I was like ready to friggin' press the button that would send a nuke to North Korea. That's how angry I was. And so I went outside and almost, and then I got on the train, went all the way out to this friggin' shopping center. So it was like, it took me between an hour and a half to get there. The whole train ride, I was just there shaking like I'm gonna fucking find them. And I was walking throughout the entire shops looking for them, and I found the lady, and I knew who it was. She just had that look about her. It's like, I don't trust you one fucking bit. And I was like, this is my wife. My wife came here. She bought something. Has anyone sold anyone to a little Asian girl? And like, no, it wasn't me.
Little Asian girl.
Okay, a little Asian woman. And they're like, oh no. And I was like, well, someone has. And I'm here to find out who the hell did it. And the lady that I know that did it, but was denying it, was like, look, I've got a job to do. So if you've got nothing else to do, do you mind? And I was like, that's fine. I'm waiting for your supervisor, and that's perfectly fine. Supervisor comes over. I start telling her the whole story, and she sees that I'm fuming, like ready to punch someone out. And then eventually, like, well, they needed to give her a digital receipt, which they didn't do, apparently. They said that was against the law themselves. They said they needed to email a digital receipt, and it's against the law for us not to do that. We found out that she never got a digital receipt, but she got an ATM copy which had the timestamp on it, which we were able to find out it was the lady that was like saying it wasn't me, and her attitude changed very quickly when I found out it was her, and she found out that I knew that she knew, and that kind of stuff, and so she shut her fucking mouth for good reason too. And then so they said, look, here's our thing, and by chance they said go in to our head office on Monday with the staff, we'll give you a refund. And purely by chance I was going to be in the city at very close to where the head office was, so I said fine, I'll do that, and I did that a couple of days later, and I got my money back. But that's my story. I lost my shit and kind of went a bit out of control, and then I called up Leba crying while I was in a shop looking at hentai.
Oh, it's okay, big fella. Oh.
So yeah, McDonald's tomorrow night, Leba? Yeah, McDonald's
Tomorrow, Wednesday.
Yeah, get the Grand Mac. You guys want to
You
come
really
out?
want to try it? Oh,
Yeah.
Sure, man.
And shaker fries. You guys want a McDonald's out in the city?
In the city.
You're gonna shout McDonald's? Shit, yeah.
It's your birthday, mate.
City is a bit of a trek from the way.
It's the best place to get McDonald's. It's been scientifically proven.
Oh, okay, cool. Science it is.
Okay, fine. No McDonald's then.
What? Why?
Okay, fine. McDonald's, yeah.
Fuck, I'm down.
Okay, we'll do it.
I got some Macadona.
What time?
Midnight.
Okay.
When Liver finishes
Best time
work.
to have McDonald's.
Yeah.
What time does Liver finish work?
Midnight.
6.
Okay.
Oh, it's too much information. Now everyone knows where I work.
That's it.
Oh,
Your social
works at
security number.
midnight.
I work at some city and I finish at 6.
Called
Well, it
midnight.
can only be one place.
We should open a bar
Parramatta.
called Midnight that opens up at 3 a.m. just to mess with people. Let's go to
closes at-
midnight. It doesn't open for another 3 hours. Oh, shit.
Deal.
Deal.
That's a date.
And shaker fries. I'm getting that shaker fries.
I'll see how we go.
Shake
Let me
it.
know.
Okay.
Like, you know what? I told you.
Oh, we get McDonald's
tell me.
land cookies. Fucking love those cookies.
Do you?
Yeah, man.
Nosy hates them.
What's wrong
Yeah.
with
Of course I hate.
The McDonald's
Alright,
cookies,
I
isn't that what
never
you said?
finished
you?
that.
Yeah, McDonald's cookies.
Yeah, you're saying how
Oh,
much you had them,
McDonald's
right?
cookies. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't like. That's good.
I think I liked them as a kid. I don't think I really had them afterwards.
Subway cookies? Yeah? People like? No? Yes?
People like those. Yeah.
I
I've
like
never
Subway
tried one.
cookies.
But yeah, people love that shit.
They're
I
okay.
think it's
nice.
smaller.
Everything's any smaller. Except for my dick.
Yeah.
It was always small.
Oh, it's a shame Richard isn't here. Well, last time I got McDonald's cookies, I bought 2 boxes, and I was flying out to America.
What for you and Dick?
No, for me and Georgie. I wasn't going to fly with Dick. He'd bring the plane down. This is how mad he is. And I bought 2 things of biscuits, and we ate one then while we're waiting for the plane, because we always get McDonald's for breakfast before we get the plane, because we're always there super early, because, international flights are fuck off early. And so I kept the spare second box in my carry-on, and when we arrived in America, after the long flight, we got to our hotel, and we were exhausted, of course, being on the plane, time zone shifting and jet lag, and, I don't think breakfast was overly satisfying on a plane, and it's usually kind of powdered eggs and all the yucky stuff. And we arrived in America, we got to our hotel, and I was like, Georgie was worn out and hungry, and it's like, but we're too tired to go out to get anything to eat, and I was like, this is why I bought a second box of McDonald's cookies, and we ate them.
And you saved the day.
Mmm.
You hero.
Fair income, mate.
Watch your fucking language. How many times have I told you?
Oh, sorry. Silly cunt. That's better.
I will eat my cock
Mm.
without your permission.
Without my permission, radio.
Yeah.
I like what America does though. When you arrive in America, and you make sure you got all your visa stuff, and they check your passports and all that. Everyone who is new coming to America, the immigration officers get your fingerprints. Straight put. I mean, it's okay. Look, part of me is like, fucking, that's personal invasion. No privacy.
Of course it is.
And then a part of me is thinking, no, this is a really good system. Any fucker who comes here, tries to commit a crime, they will instantly have their prints on, well, not instantly, it's probably billions of fingerprints that they have to go through, but they have their prints, they'll be able to find them and find out who it's connected to. Everyone should be hooked up to a worldwide because everyone's fingerprints are different. Just have everyone hooked up with your...
I don't know why that's not a thing. I don't know why we don't have fingerprint identification for everything.
Everything.
I am
Everything.
also
Actually-
it's obviously more extreme, but I'm a believer in everyone having chips inside them, so everyone.
Oh,
can
hell
be
yeah.
tracked.
I don't think fingerprints are as unique as you think they are. They can help identify people, but I do believe it's like snowflakes. Not every snowflake is unique. I'm pretty sure some
Nobody likes a liar, Nugsy.
are recurring.
Jeez. Debbie Downer Nugsy.
You're
Destroying
welcome.
the illusion.
Illusion.
Did you know you can take your
Michael.
own food into cinemas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I still sneak it in, but I like the challenge of sneaking it in.
Oh, like some places actually tell you can't, but like who listens to
What
that?
places?
What place?
I don't remember. There was like a cinema I went to, I guess last year, obviously.
That's why you need a
And
wife with a handbag.
Yeah, exactly. You need to. They actually say
Or
no
just
food
really
past
big
this
underpants.
point, but like
Even the popcorn that you buy at the counter. Sorry, can't bring that in. What?
Yeah, no food.
No food.
You have to eat it here, sir.
This is jumbo. This will take me hours. The fuck's wrong with you?
having none of that, sir. Calm your tone, sir.
Do I have to call security?
Sir.
Security.
Call the police? He's got drugs on him.
Sir.
Uh,
It's all about the sirs, you
Isn't
know.
it- do-
Lay down the sir, you know what I mean?
do you guys
Uh.
still go to the cinema? Yeah.
Yeah, we went. What did I go see last? I think I went and saw the new Star Wars film last.
I saw the latest Storm movie. That was the last time I went.
Storm movie.
Thor.
Thor.
Oh, yeah,
Thor.
wait, that would have been the last one, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw Despicable Me 3 with my wife. We
Oh,
got
You have a wife?
yeah. Who is he? Don't know. We and
Yeah, how long ago was that? That was like last year, right?
yeah. Actually, we calculated. We're almost 6 months in to so yeah, anniversary coming up thick and fast. But two adults to see a kids movie with a bucket of popcorn, $50.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
What the fuck, man?
Yep.
Don't like it.
Yeah. Neither. That's why I don't buy popcorn. What a rort. You absolutely have to go to like Woolies or something and just get your snacks from there.
We normally do, but I wanted a jumbo popcorn, so I thought, I'm gonna get a jumbo
We'll
popcorn.
bring a microwave with you next time, and then load her up.
So halfway through the trailers, you just hear beep. Oh, it's done, everybody! Ding! A little light comes on. Whee!
Yay!
Popcorn. Got this massive extension cord going all the way back to my house. I wonder how far an extension cord can go before the electricity just like, fuck you, I'm not doing it anymore. You figure it out. Silly.
See, I like that, mate. I like you thinking with your noggin.
I want to find out.
Vlogging.
See, the last thing I saw was The Disaster Artist, and I haven't really thought of any other movie I'd rather watch. But I like that.
There's two come now that are meant to be really, really good, so I might go see those. It's like the new Margot Robbie movie, which is like an ice skate or some shit. I don't know the name of it.
Oh, I've seen things for that.
Right.
And it's like The Shape of Water or something. They're both meant to be really good.
What about
Shape
that?
of Water.
What about that Red Sparrow movie? Like, the Russian secret agent lady.
Red
I've
Sparrow.
heard of it.
Yeah,
Is
Red
that the one with
Sparrow.
Jennifer Lawrence?
I've not heard
Seen
anything
that?
about it.
The trailers look good. I mean, it looks intense. Looks like it's just
What
a movie.
about
Sparrow movie?
Ready Player One? 'Cause I think that's this year.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
I don't want to see it.
I want to read
what's-
the book first.
What did you say?
Yeah.
Ready Player One.
What's Ready Player One?
The movie. The book.
It's an
The movie version of
amazing
it's
book
coming out.
that I'm sure they're gonna fuck up in the movie with a. That's gonna ruin it. They always do.
I do want to read the book.
They always do. It is such a good book. Like I've read books and be like, oh, that was a good book. This book I actually couldn't. There was no point in my life until I finished this book. That is how much the book will just pull you in, like a friggin' man with a bald patch and a bag of candy and a white van will with a kid. It will just pull you in, and you'll go kicking and screaming, but you'll love it. It's such a good book.
I know books like that. I'm reading one right now.
Kama Sutra.
Yeah, I'm reading
For
one
family
too.
members.
It's called Playboy.
Playboy don't even have nudie pictures in them anymore.
Don't they?
I only read it for the articles.
Seriously.
Oh,
What do you mean they don't? What? What do they have?
Well, Hugh Hefner said ages ago, with the internet being the way it is, there's no point just having naked models anymore. It's just so they said, they have artsy photos of women who are like sensual, but they might be naked, but you don't actually see anything. They're just kind of like, old, put with grainy photos that make it look all vintage and stuff. And they'll have a lot of articles. In fact, when I was in the States, again, Georgia was getting a tattoo and there was a Playboy there. And I was like, oh, cool, Playboy. I haven't seen one of these since I was, 10. So I picked one up and I was looking through it and I was like, oh, there really aren't any more nudie photos anymore. It's just articles that, guys would like to read. Like, I don't know. You guys watch Broad City?
No.
Oh, that's a really good. It's two girls. I guess they're kind of neon. Their fans consider them neon feminists, but really they're just kind of two women who just want to show women as women. So they're like, well, I don't know. It's very funny, very well done. And there's an article about them writing their comedy, and it's just stuff like that. It's just interesting kind of current events and things that I don't know guys
Doesn't
are.
sound like a horny guy would read. When you guys just want to see.
It's a gentleman's
tits, man.
magazine. If you want tits, look, Google. Look, I'll type in. Oh wait, no, I've got safe search on. Okay, I can't do that. I could imagine I can get Paint Shop Pro up and I can do tits.
Well, yeah, I guess so. It's just interesting how times have changed when it comes to that. Did you actually? Let me bring this up because I think it's an appropriate topic on this.
What?
Did you know? I can't remember the exact number. It was like a couple thousand, I think. A couple thousand of females have lost their jobs because of feminism. You know how?
How?
Because I think they were referred to as grid girls.
What?
For grid girls.
Yeah.
Grid girls for what sport was it? I think it was like some sort of racing thing. They lost their jobs because the president of this sport. Hang on, I'll just bring it up now.
Oh wait, isn't it grid?
Formula One.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's Formula One thing. The president, the boss, they plan to get rid of all the girls and just replace them with like kids.
Kids.
So
The women in skimpy outfits holding up stuff.
yeah, and you know they've lost jobs now. 2,000 women have been fired.
So they're hiring kids.
Not to wear skimpy outfits. No,
Are you sure about that?
don't get excited. I said no.
I'm not getting excited. This is starting to...
They're just kids now, like just doing whatever the girls did. I don't know what they did, but
Yeah, it looks skimpy and slutty and walk around the track getting their photos taken.
yeah, and they're all upset now because you know they wouldn't feel embarrassed about the way they look because they look perfect, right? So you know,
Well,
so now they've lost a job, and yeah.
Well, you
Well,
know,
I mean, I'm sure it's a much bigger thing in America, but I mean, the cheerleaders they use in the NRL, most of them have like they study or actually work on the side.
Yep.
More of a part-time gig for them.
Yep. But I feel like cheerleaders at some point will get kicked out as well. This is going to be a thing where it's just, oh, women are better than this. But then they're just going to force women that don't have a source of income out of a job
that's
and slut around like elsewhere. So I don't know what the better option is here. So
well, isn't that the whole thing about?
they'll be on Twitch in IRL very soon making donation monies.
Oh, don't get me started. Oh, fucking hell! You need to fucking Mr. Beast. Where's the friggin' video on YouTube? It's like Mr. Beast donating $10,000 to attractive women on Twitch. And it's just all these women getting donations of $10,000. Fuck you! Fuck! Ugh.
The money can go to my home.
Fucking hell, people are starving in friggin' Ethiopia, and you're fucking there throwing up money of women like that just because they've got tits and a nice face that's very symmetrical. Fuck you! Fuck you! I'll fucking hunt you down, you piece of shit!
I want that 10,000, bitch.
I do, man. Why?
You know what?
Where's the fucking hot the women giving money to hot guys like me? Fucking case in point. Bull fucking horse shit! Fucking equality! My fucking dick!
You know, I forgot. I think we did it last week, but we were missing a member. I was going to issue a challenge to you guys this week.
That's
I
right.
forgot.
I remember
Well,
that.
Hold that challenge thought for a sec. Ed, just so you know, Bajo, the guy we sometimes talk about, his main donator is actually a female, so
Yeah.
she's been paying like his rent like crazy, so it does happen.
All the time too. She must get paid loads. It doesn't make sense.
Or she just has money and she just doesn't know what to do with it.
Probably just
Ah,
lives with Bajo.
Maybe.
good.
It's all a ruse.
This is mother or auntie or something.
Mm.
That's nice. Good to hear.
I wonder if
See? So
she's-
it does happen. Guys do get some money sometimes, mate.
Yeah, but, we're talking about money from women here. Okay?
Yeah, I just told you it's from a woman.
Yeah.
For so fucking long, women have been up on the strip poles getting dollar bills thrown at them like that. Where's the men's chance of having dollar bills thrown at them?
I think there are
mean,
also male
Yeah,
strippers.
they're
as well.
definitely
Yeah, I know,
are.
but they're
Have to go to the right place.
They're for gay bars. Oh wait, no, there are men, but they're usually all gay because they got to be perfectly ab perfect. Then again,
That doesn't mean. What are you saying? Perfect ab men are gay? All.
no, but most of them are because they want to look good.
Mm.
It's not my fault that gay men are hot; they just are. Yeah.
So, wow, you can't see me without a shirt then, hey? Because you're just gonna, divorce your wife instantly, I reckon.
Pretty much. Yeah. You know me. I've got absolutely no comment or any thoughts towards feminism, Leber. It's just the way I am. None.
Well, I felt like I had to bring up that topic because I thought it was really funny reading that. Like, I can see both sides of the issue. Like the girls that are getting fired, they've lost their job. That sucks. What the fuck are they doing anyway? Number two, look what feminists are doing. Like they're taking the damn jobs away from people.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It doesn't. The problem is with any belief or political system or religion. Yeah, I fucking said it. there are so many people out there that it gets so warped, and then you got the core people who believe it and who said, yes, it's a good thing we're trying to fight here, it's legitimate, we want it to be right, and then you got the people who just don't know how to shut the fuck up because they're so fucking loud and they've got 1,000 Instagram accounts or whatever the hell people use nowadays, and they're the ones that scream that all these stupid beliefs to whatever that cause is.
Yeah.
Fundamentally,
you just need social media to push your agenda. That's all.
Fundamentally, feminism is a great thing. Yes. If I could change the world tomorrow, women, men, transgender, gay, straight, doesn't matter what, all equal pay, no matter what the job. If you're doing the same hours, the same work, the same thing, everyone gets equal pay. Full fucking stop. If a company's found underpaying a woman or a man or a transsexual on the basis that because of their gender, that company gets fucking destroyed by fines. Destroyed by fines. And then you got the company, you got the businesses like 7-Eleven underpaying the student people with student visas because they come from poorer countries and they pay them like half the minimum wage. Why? I mean, I think they got caught, which was good. It was very friggin' late, but they eventually got caught, and hopefully all those people who worked their guts off for this company got their money back through the company, and hopefully a little bit more if they got sued. But
Here we go again. Oh god.
no, it's not. It's just the man or woman, whoever's in charge,
The person.
putting down the thumb on the smaller people. It's just I give up. And no matter what you do, you can't please everyone anyway. So fuck it.
Nope.
This is stupid. Friggin' hell.
Because exactly like that. The article I just brought up.
Yeah.
These feminists, in a way, they were doing a favor for these women, but of course they didn't think that. They liked
Being
the
hot
way things were.
and knowing that
Yeah,
they're hot.
they like getting money, being the way they are. So.
And the fashion industry is a load of shit. Fucking hell. Again, this is a shallow misconception of what, I guess, fabric art is. Fuck you.
You tell them, Hedwood.
Oh, weird. What?
You what?
you broke my skull saying that.
I broke it. You fucking use your mouth, mate.
I do. That's what makes you so happy at night.
Oh, rib.
Okay. Oh, Hedwood.
Hedwoods.
Hedwood. That should be my porn star name. Hedwood.
As if it's not.
Arms to penetrate. Oh, well. You know what? You can't look good anymore. That's the curse of looking good, isn't it?
By not looking good?
Yeah. I want to ask every feminist out there.
Yeah,
This
idiots.
is starting to happen now. We've unleashed this beast. How many bars have you gone to and bought a guy a drink and tried to chat him up?
What? That doesn't happen. You know what these
Exactly!
feminists are. The feminists that rave on this stuff, no, the men still has to buy the drink. We're not stupid.
No, that's not true. That's not equality. 50-50. If anything, split the bill. I'll get your round, you get my round. Done. Problem solved. Sorry.
Anyway, enough about your bullshit.
Yeah, you're right. So actually, I just got reminded. I was watching the bloopers from Seinfeld, and I just got reminded of something that George Costanza says. He's like, again, feminists talk about equality, but where are they when the bill comes?
Wow, it was even a topic back then.
Yeah. So that's George Costanza, though. Bless him.
Oh, bless him.
It's
a good one.
Oh, bless him. Yep.
So what was the challenge, Nugsy?
Sorry.
My challenge was
It sounds gay. I don't want to do it.
to have one podcast.
Just one.
Well, I mean, it should be multiple for a little while, maybe. Because, I mean, we had some podcasts a bit at a hand. But to avoid any topics about discrimination, ranging from sexism to race.
Racism.
Just everything.
Yeah, Leber.
It was only directed at you two as well. If you guys can go one podcast at least without discussing any of that, that was the challenge.
Well,
What's the point of that, though? It sounds boring.
Remind us next week, then. It'd be funny just to hear us.
Next week, I didn't even remember this week.
Hear us stewing. It's like, Edward, got anything to say?
Well, how have I been going? I haven't said anything this week. Hey, it's all Ed.
Not yet.
There's an article
Not
here
yet.
about how a woman raped a man, but then she got paid $10 billion for, raping him. Does it make you feel... anything?
That's true. That would make me kill myself.
Oh, jeez. Well, yeah. She No, I'm not, no.
No, is that real? Tell me that's real.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, phew.
I don't know. I just
Scared
made
me
up the
for a
most
sec.
stupid thing possible.
Okay. Sounds like we were gonna recite the whole thing. All right, no, all good, all good.
So anyway, grid kids, great kids out there looking good for the audience. A bit weird.
I think it's looking adorable for good, as in, oh, look at that. Nothing. You know what I'm trying to say.
No, I don't actually. What are you going to say?
I'm saying what you're thinking every night, mate.
Oh, harsh but fair. Harsh but fair. Fuck you. No. What's the but what the girls were there to be looked at? So what are the boys or the kids are there to be
Oh,
meeting
cute.
the drivers and like, hey, this is what I want for my job one
or
day
like,
kind of thing?
Present them with the prize, I guess. I don't know.
A participation award for sitting there.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, jeez. I give up. Congratulations.
I give up.
There's another thing pisses the fuck out of me.
Really? It's another thing. Oh.
My fire. This is so hard to work out in my head. My okay, it's my stepdad's daughter's son, which is my nephew-in-law. No,
Stepdad's daughter's
son.
son. So that's your sister-in-law?
My sister in
Son.
No, wait, that means
Because it's his
sister-in-law.
daughter,
Yeah.
and he's your father-in-law.
No, but
It's
he's
actually complicated.
father-in-law.
that'll be my stepsister.
Yes, stepsister.
Stepsister. So my stepsister. So he would be my step-nephew. He
Right.
finished preschool. He was at preschool. I don't know what they do there. Probably painting shit and then shitting. I'm guessing that's what they do. When they finished their year, all of them were presented with a certificate because they were graduating from preschool.
Bunch of retards.
Yeah, at least I graduated. I got expelled.
Damn, that's an accomplishment.
Yep.
Did you seriously get expelled?
Yep.
What did
Really?
you do?
I beat a kid because he took one of the toy and he took it.
What?
And you smacked him in the chops.
I beat him.
Oh, you bit him. Damn, that's like some mankind stuff. WWE. I won't stop until I've got my toy back. Shit.
I'm sorry, but that's my cousin, okay?
Damn, man. You're gonna
That
fight.
sounds really dumb. How do you expel a kid for biting someone else? That's
Yeah,
what
we're up to
kids
forgiveness.
do.
Yeah.
That's true.
You tell them no, and then they learn from it. Not my
Yeah.
cousin.
Hey, you
Fucks.
smack them about a bit, you throw them down the stairs.
My cousin fuck.
Yeah, teaches them a lesson. Oh boy. But why do they give graduation? It's preschool.
It's to make them feel like good about themselves. No, I get that though.
No.
I mean, if it's the fact that you just said preschool means they participated in something, it makes them feel like they're not left out, right? And you know,
Forget the. Give
it's
them.
not like the Olympics and you're giving. Actually, no. Even then, you should probably be making people feel good about making it to the Olympics.
They do. They get to be there and have all their nation cheer for them until they lose, and then they go
no,
home. and
yeah,
get
until they
shot.
lose, and then they're like, enemy,
Shot.
don't come back, country.
Yeah. Why not? Fuck the certificate. Give them a piece of cake, but you can't give them cake because 90% of the kids are gluten free now, or peanut allergies or something.
Uh-huh.
So
Well-
glad. So glad.
It's just the way it is, mate.
You're right. It is stupid world we live in.
I honestly don't, I hate the idea of participation awards as well, but like preschool, like it's just nothing. If it's like every year, fine, but it's not that big of a deal as far as I can.
Whatever happened to giving someone a trophy because they did well, not because they were there?
That leaves other people.
What is it? Bias.
That's not fair.
Positive reinforcement,
Mm.
which is what teaching is all about nowadays.
There's not positive reinforcement. I'm taught that if I just turn up, I'm going to get something. So if I'm as shit, I'm going to get something anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm there.
You're there in your square.
If you get first place and you're given a trophy, and it's
That's
like,
fair.
I want to work towards that trophy. I want to do well. I'm going to work as a team, but I'm also going to show that I'm the best athlete in our group kind of thing. That pushes, that makes you strive to be better.
No, I get that. I absolutely get that, mate.
let me get my grandpa slippers and my freaking pipe.
It pisses me off too, man. It pisses me. We don't live in a society where that happens anymore.
You can't masturbate in public. You can't.
Where have the days gone?
I know what's happened. Oh.
I remember when I used to do that, and I was allowed to.
Yeah, where have the times gone?
Yeah. Good old masturbating in public. Good fun. Well, okay. I'm glad that this week we made sure we stayed clear of any type of sexism or racism or
What do
anything
you
like that.
mean? You were like ranting
I'm
about it.
so
briefly.
glad we got past it this week.
Hang on a sec.
What?
No, nothing. Carry on.
Thank you. And it's good
I know
that
you're editing. It's fine.
I'm glad that Nugsy reminded us. Let's just try and keep it off every week. And
Why? It's boring. Then what are we going to talk about?
What do you mean it's
Let's,
boring?
let's talk about the weather. Ah,
we could talk
the
about
weather.
We went almost most of this podcast before Ed brought anything up about the
The weather.
We're talking about a fucking
the
home.
weather.
Fucking
Yeah.
real estate.
Yeah, I want that home.
I know you do. But who cares
Give it
a
to me.
house?
I want the home.
It's doable.
It is doable. In fact, and then we can circle jerk each other once we've moved in.
Yeah, so yeah.
I want the home, bro.
Okay, if I buy it for you, you have to let us stay there, right? Well, technically, I'm buying it. If I own it, but then give it to you, but I'll make sure I hold on to the paperwork. That way I can stay there. Found a flaw in your plan.
Guess someone's getting their dick sucked tonight, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Me. By me.
That's what you took the money for, right? The
Surgery
surgery.
to make his rib. Yeah.
That's it.
It was, you know that picture that you posted ages ago, Nugsy, with the 90s or 2000s kid?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was a 90s thing as well. I remember in primary school people would say that about Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Oh, did you know he cut off his ribs to suck his own dick?
Yeah.
People are
So,
stupid, man.
That was before the ooze, mate, but that was
Ooze.
that was a big thing back then.
I'll be sure to pay you back your money sooner rather than later, Lever.
Oh, all G, brother, all G. Just
It's just,
so you
it's just the way I'm going to do it, which is what's going
use
to
it, use it
excite you.
right. Oh no! If you give it to me in 5-cent pieces.
No, but I found out that if I do a transaction that is under $5 to someone's account, and you have Commonwealth, yep. If I do a transaction
Yes.
from mine to yours, if I do $1 a day transaction, you will incur fees equal to the amounts that I will be paying you. So in the long run, you will still miss out because you will lose out on fees.
What? Is this a thing?
Yeah, it sucks.
I don't get it. Why?
This will stop people doing it.
But
What?
benefit do you
Transferring
get
$1 at
anyway?
a time.
Yeah, doing
Yeah.
small increment things.
What's the benefit of that?
So does that mean that I should be paying you every 3 months instead of every month?
You see yourself, man. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't make any sense. That I don't get it.
Oh, well, it's with the way the world is now. Microtransactions kind of they're trying to declutter the amount of processing time that's going through, and so they found that
okay.
a lot of the microtransactions were causing the system to lag behind greatly. So they put this in place, and I was like, oh, okay, that's why I made sure that 500 days you'll get your $500 back, but then you'll also be hit with $500 worth of fees.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Cool. So technically,
So don't do that. No.
I will be paying you back technically.
Why am I getting the fees? You should be the one copying the fees.
No, my bank's smart. My bank doesn't do that. It's just the Commonwealth.
Your bank is the same bank as mine.
No, it isn't. I got a different bank. You know that. I don't have a Commonwealth. I've never had it.
Oh yeah, that's
Commonwealth
right. You've
bank.
got a. Oh, shouldn't say it.
Members' equity. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Actually, you did say it last time, didn't you?
Who
Yeah.
cares? Anyway, it doesn't matter. People aren't going to find it.
Ed Hart found it. Oops, did I say your name?
Dumbass. Hey, it's not that hard to find out what my name is. Jeez, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's like all over the place.
Don't know what you're going to do with it. My life is so terrible. People who try and steal my identity say, "Oh no, sorry, I'd rather not. I'd find someone else. Someone else with a better life."
Oh.
Harsh, but
Is Georgie next to you?
No, she's not. Thank heavens. Well, I better wrap it up. Any final words? Nope.
Thank you for your time.
And your money? Well, thank you for joining us, everyone.
And yes.
Take care. Live long. Live
Did
well.
you have a today I learnt, Ed?
No.
Oh.
Does
Oh,
anyone?
why?
Does anyone have one? I didn't. Well, because I stopped reading the news because it got me so mad.
Really, it's actually gotten you so mad to the point where you can't handle it anymore.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I read the news, but then I read, like, for example. Kidding. I did come across an old article that got me so. It actually made me think a lot about. Again, it's all about gender equality, so I can't bring it up because I'm friggin' I have
You
Napoleon
may as well do it
complex.
this episode because you already messed it up. So
Yeah.
No, that doesn't matter.
You
Really,
break the rule.
it doesn't
Do it
matter.
really
There was-
quickly.
you can't give someone a challenge when they've already
yeah, for
failed.
next
Challenge.
week.
For next week. Oh, this whole glitter boobs movement where women go
Oh,
around.
some of that bullshit.
That's not. Well, it's it's interesting
Be
because
quick about it.
it's a big topic. But then, like, you still see the breasts, but you don't see any nipples. But I'm thinking, okay, could we create the glitter balls movement where you don't see the scrotum, but you still see the outline of it because it's covered in glitter? I mean, technically, that's
of
what
course
boobs are
we're not allowed
doing.
to do that.
I mean, we can still see the breast outline, so surely it'd be okay to see the scrotal outline if we just dip it in glitter.
Did you know if you show scrotums or dicks or something in movies, it's considered graphic nudity or something?
Oh.
So no.
But
You
aren't
may not
boobs
do that.
also? I mean, I don't remember the last time I even saw boobs in. I watch kids' movies. I wouldn't expect to see boobs in
Yeah.
kids' movies.
Watch
I don't
Game of
remember the last
Thrones.
time I saw boobs either.
Oh, yeah, good point. Oh, Game of Thrones, yeah. That's got a bit of boobage, I'm told.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna
Yeah,
start watching
just,
that.
just a bit.
Scary.
It's not scary.
It is. Lots of blood and killing and...
Oh my gosh, this guy that loves Saw is now crying about this.
I haven't watched
Guy
Saw
loves
in-
Hitler's crying about killing.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You asked for it, mate. Oi, so okay, finish it off. What did you learn today? This week,
I
whatever.
didn't learn anything this week, but
Oh.
boobs, even covered in glitter, are hot. And this is this article. A guy grabbed a woman's boobs and
See, that's the messed up part. Like, why the fuck are you doing that anyway?
well,
Alright.
it's a form of expression.
Oh, really?
A guy grabs this lady's boobs when she was out, having her pride parade or whatever it was. And yes, that's assault. That's sexual assault. That fucker should go to jail and pay the price. But then she ran after him and beat the shit out of him.
Did she?
Which is pretty cool. But then I'm thinking, well, no, that's assault too. So she's also
Yeah.
broken the law.
You
But
can't make two wrongs. What is it? Two wrongs don't make a right.
right, that's true. Otherwise, I would have burnt down so many of my ex-employees' houses. So,
Yeah, idiots.
So, but yeah, I'm very fascinated.
Yeah, and she got away scot-free, right? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Hopefully, I hope that he does get brought to justice because it doesn't matter if someone's. I mean, boobs are great. I'd love to live in a house filled with women with boobs that I could touch. That'd be just fantastic. But
That's really creepy.
it's just boobs on the wall. No, not like that. But and they're not related to me. Or maybe they should be related to me. That'd be even better.
Oh, here we go.
But
Yeah, your sisters.
You asked for it.
I did.
Yes, you did.
Oh, well, there's no easy answer. Glitter boobs. Be proud of your boobs. I'm proud of yours. I'm proud of mine. Hello, boobs. I like you.
Oh my
I want to lactate.
god. They'll learn. I want to lactate.
I do.
Men can lactate, I think, can't they?
I want to make you guys a milkshake one day. And not tell you until you finish.
Oh, Ed, this is nice milk. Is this goat milk or something? I've had
Yeah.
this before.
It's organic. It's homemade.
Exactly that.
Can guys lactate? Can guys lactate?
Why you look that up? I have it today, you learnt.
Oh, goody.
Or today I learnt.
What did you learn today?
Apparently, giraffe is a relatively new term. Before the 1600s, giraffes were known as camel leopards?
Camel leopards.
Camel leopards.
Camel leopard.
Camel leopards.
Yeah, it's
Really?
camel leopard? Camel leopard?
Cam.
It's an archaic English name for the giraffe deriving from the ancient Greek for camel and leopard, referring to its camel-like shape and its leopard-like colouring.
Oh, the canals, mate.
Canal.
Actually, no. Today I did learn something. Yesterday I learned something. And this is legit.
Alright, is there relatively new?
Giraffes give the best blowjobs. No, the best deep throats anyway. There's
Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
You need to
gotta try
look at
sometime.
Nick, bro. All the way down, of course. It all makes sense.
yeah. Hashtag that shit. No, today I learned that
Not long enough for cousin.
Aw. Canada, their flag wasn't the maple leaf flag wasn't around. They had a different flag, and they changed it in 1965 to make it the I could have said that a lot better, but my brain had so much trouble trying to say it.
Flag.
Okay, they had the current flag wasn't around until 1965. There we go. That was easy.
Okay.
Before then, I don't like their old flag. It's hideous, to be honest with you. It's the Canadian red sin
Oh,
sign.
I thought you were gonna say a nice word.
Ensign.
Ensign.
Oh, yuck! The
It's
Union Jack and everything.
Horrible.
Are they still part of that? No,
They're still
they are,
Commonwealth.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're still part of the Commonwealth. At least I'd hope so.
they are.
And
See, look, they changed and got rid of the stupid Union Jack on.
but I love the Canadian flag. I love everything about Canada. The national
Oh, I hate
anthem's
that. That
good.
red color just looks like shit with the blue. It just doesn't look
Yeah.
right.
But yeah, the maple flag's great.
Mm.
But yeah,
Apparently, they're starting to ban over here. They're starting to ban the. I can't remember what the name of the flag is, but it's the one they used during the gold rush, the Eureka Stockade flag. The blue background with the Southern Cross.
The one we use now.
No, not the one we use now. Kid.
Isn't that with the Southern Cross?
It's just stylized differently.
Is it light blue?
No, it's still a dark blue.
was it our flag as a nation or as like a?
No, it was the rebellion, the flag they used, kind of bell.
When did we have a civil war? I don't remember that.
It wasn't really so much a civil war. It was the gold miners fighting, I think, the government because to do, and it was to do with gold. Essentially, I think the government wanted
Oh, is it
to
1,
tax
2,
it
3,
or
4?
something.
Is it with no Union Jack?
Oh, so
Yeah,
it's the
it's
white
just the-
cross.
Yeah,
that one, right.
I like that one.
yeah. Apparently, it's they're starting to ban it being displayed in places.
I've never even seen it displayed anyway. What's it displayed for?
I've never seen it displayed either.
What? It's just an old flag, I'm guessing. That's
Eureka
simple. Reminds me of is it the Scottish or the Irish flag? One of the two.
Scottish.
No.
Designed by a Canadian gold miner.
What's interesting about the Union Jack is that the Union Jack is made up of all the flags that make up the UK.
Except for the Welsh.
Yes.
But they're considered part of Britain. So, well, they were when the flag was made, so they didn't think about putting... The Welsh flag is so cool, they got a dragon on it. That's bad friggin' ass.
When are we getting... Every couple of years they talk about us getting a new
New
flag.
flag.
And then
They
no,
talk
no,
about it, the same thing. They talk about new flag, new national anthem, whether or not we'll be a republic.
Yeah.
So it's always the same argument, especially when a new government comes in.
Hmm.
Or when the government's near the end of their reign or some shit.
Honestly, I like our flag. I think it's fine. It's simple. It looks fine. The only thing I don't like about it is that it looks like a lot of other flags because of the Union Jack.
I mean, it's distinguishable.
I'm digging
Like,
this.
it's the Australian flag instantly.
I'm digging this Eureka flag. This looks awesome. I like this flag. This is
Yeah.
simple too.
I do too, because, I mean, the predominant thing, the Australian flag, other than the star which represents all the states, is the Southern Cross.
Yes.
So it makes sense to have the Southern Cross as the main feature of the flag.
I mean, I'm sure Liberal will agree that really the only flag we should be using is the Aboriginal flag. Considering they are the rightful owners of this country.
Ed.
Yeah. It's true. You don't believe me? They were here
Mate.
first.
I was born and raised here. I didn't see any Aboriginal. No, look, you can't say that because then that means what happens to America to get rid of their flag as well and have whatever native Indian flag that they used to use? Come on.
Native.
The problem is
This is a new country. Where it's completely
Aboriginal
different now.
the Aboriginal flag isn't a good representation. Isn't a representation of Australia. It's a representation of
Them.
don't
a
know
group of
guys.
people.
Well, it's the red of the land, then it's the sun, and what's the black bit? No, don't even say it.
You say it all the time.
The black represents the Aboriginal people of Australia.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
It's
It's confirmed.
Like, it is to represent them.
Oh wow, there you go.
Huh.
Let's represent the Northern.
So you said it.
So it's okay. That's a very nice, simple flag. It gets the message
It
across.
is. It's. I really like the flag.
I don't like it.
It's
I
very,
think it's fine
You
too.
don't have to.
I actually have no issues with both our flag and the original Aboriginal flag. I remember when we were younger, like if they used to talk about changing the flag, I always thought they should just incorporate both of them into one. Like, why the hell not?
Yeah. No, I mean, I
Like, it
don't
can't be
know
that
how
hard.
I don't know how you do it successfully with the color scheme, but
You don't have to do the color scheme. Just put the sun somewhere with like some sort of make one of the stars red and another one black. I don't know.
I don't
We're
know.
not designers here, but it can't be that hard.
I don't. The biggest issue is you can't cater to all sides. Like that's going to be the biggest problem. Someone's going to be unhappy.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
if you
You'll make
merge
the perfect flag and some dickhead. No, no, no.
if you merge the current Australian flag and the Aboriginal flag, some people could misconstrue that as like assimilating them, which is
Oh
something
yeah, and I'm
happened in
sure
the
the Aboriginal
past.
people won't like it anyway. Like
Well,
there's certain
so
particular
there's
ones.
no-
that-
Or vice
indigenous-
versa.
It's on our flag.
It's either
Yeah,
them assimilating into us or us assimilating into them.
Right.
So I think it's both parties. in
you'll
a
always,
sense.
no, as you said, no one's gonna be happy with anything.
No, that's right.
This is the way it is. This is the way life is.
You know what?
And
You,
Come on.
if you just even if you didn't merge the flags, you just made a new flag, new Australian flag, then you'd have all the older people going, but why are we changing things that don't need to be changed?
you know what would be good for the Aboriginal flag, sorry, Indigenous Australian flag, is if you got the top half of the Union Jack and made it coming up off the red like the sun's got rays coming off of it.
Oh yeah.
That would be cool. That way,
would be
Wait,
cool.
the Union Jack with the sun on top of it?
no. Like, see how the bottom half of the Aboriginal flag is red.
Chuck in the
Yes.
Have the three stripes from the top half of the Union Jack, the one that goes straight up and the ones that go off into the corners, come off the sun. So it looks like the sun has the rays, but it's also the Union Jack as well.
The only problem with that is it doesn't represent the actual Union Jack. You're just seeing lines that kind of look like Union
You
Jack.
for the Union Jack you need the blue. You can't just have the red and the white because the blue
That's
is
why,
the Scotland
yeah. If
flag.
you look at the Canadian flag, it looks like shit because you need the blue there.
Yeah. That's why Canada just went with red and white. That's ingenious. 2 colours, save on ink. We'll do that. Let's make it all white. Perfect. So that way we don't... Oh, no, that's racist. Well, also it means that's the flag to say that we've, surrender. We will go with an all-blue flag, and it will represent the ocean, because we're surrounded by water.
How are we going for time, man? Is this like 2 hours now?
Yeah, we're 3 minutes away from 2 hours.
Okay.
We should go for 2 hours.
Hang on, okay.
2.5.
Before we end, how about this? I just saw this on Google.
What?
It's a combination of both.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before.
Looks like
They
shit.
usually someone posts that whenever they discuss the new flag options, and that's usually. And
I don't like the coloration of the stars, but
Yeah, stars
I
look
like
gay.
what they did with the Aboriginal side.
Yeah, I like the boomerang thing.
Yeah.
I like the left star.
The left star,
And the color scheme is fine.
the
Yeah.
Aboriginal art style is amazing. Right
Yeah.
now.
And it still has the star that represents like the states and
Yeah,
states and
it's fine.
territories.
Just the stars on the right look like shit, and that needs to be changed.
I
But
Yeah.
other than that,
This is going back to that old saying with the color scheme of the stars on the blue. Blue and green should never be seen.
so where did the green even come from anyway? What? Who's...
Australia's
the
green
golden
and
model.
gold.
Oh, that's
green and gold.
Yeah.
no. Don't even bother. We know.
Make it white. White
Yeah,
stars.
just keep it white.
Chuck it in
keep
the bin.
simple.
Yeah, chuck it in the bin.
Anything with Aboriginal, just chuck it in the bin.
That's the biggest thing with flag making. You keep it simple. The more complex it is, the harder and more like.
Yeah,
messy it
that's why I
becomes.
think the star on the left hand side. I don't think that'll work because it's too detailed, right? I mean, are there
Yeah,
flags that have
could.
detail? I guess there would be. Yeah, there are. I'm with Ed. I like the simple one, 3 colors or whatever. It's just,
Yeah. Simple color palette. We could, well, even 4. I reckon black, red, yellow, and white. And blue. That's 5. I did maths well. Well, thank you everyone for joining us for this very exciting episode of In the Bread.
Hmm.
Don't even remember what we're talking about half the time. Oh, the home.
The bloody
Can you
house.
please-
Oh, jeez.
Please donate so we can buy that home.
I have 13,000.
And then you'll get more podcasts, probably even daily, because we'll be in the same room, same
Live.
home.
With more
We'll do it all
extra
in the
semen.
theater room. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
We'll review movies.
Yes.
We'll do everything. 4 boys,
And
1
means
cup.
everything. Oh.
Fisting friends. Number 7. Oh,
Finish it
dear.
off, mate. Come on.
2 mugs. A lamb chop. 3 zucchinis. How much more can we stick on Clover's ass? Find out next time.
I'll be editing that one.
Oh, great episode. Well, thank you all for watching, everyone. Take care, live long, live well. Don't forget, if you want to give us a question, put it in the comments below.
Yeah.
Like that. We've got one question. Why is Lever so racist? And we answered
No,
that.
we had. It's the same one you keep asking.
It's
And I will not go through this again.
yes. But until next time, see you guys later. Bye.
Ciao.
Ask a damn question. Shit.
Oh, fuck. I didn't actually record that. I can't believe. Oh, you're kidding. I saw the little bars going. I didn't even think that it's. Well, I've got this end bit recorded.
Such a bad liar, seriously.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Shut up. That's why I never made it as an actor.
If this actually happened, you would be losing your mind. Like, this fucking
Yeah.
computer,
Yeah.
this would have never happened. If I find this fucking computer, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. And you break something. Even though it doesn't matter, you'd lose your shit over
Doesn't
something.
matter. This is art. Art.
Wake up for breakfast, peanut butter toast. Open the bread box, shit, there's no loaf, oh no, my toast. How will I get by? Oh, what am I gonna do? No, nothing else will do. I need my loaf. Go down the road to the store. Head to the bakery, but fuck, they've got no more. Oh no, my loaf. How will I get by? No, I don't know what to do. Oh, I think I have a clue. It's in the Bread Podcast.